Yes.
And we're live here at the station of decapitation without your head. I'm Nasty Neal.
That would make me terrible, Troy.
I'm Tara Hutchison.
And we're joined by director Pierre Sigaris.
Hi, guys. Yes. Thank you for having me, guys.
And the lead and co-writer, Dina Silva. It's good to have you both here.
Hi.
Thank you for having us.
Frankie, Maniac Woman, which is opening tomorrow at select theaters. That's very exciting. So it's awesome to have you both here.
Yay, thanks for having us, you guys.
So
that intro was so rad.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Dude, so sick.
Yeah, shout out to our band, the Tuma Nick Cage out of New Orleans. You know, they made that song for us. It's not AI, it's a real song. That they made.
Real song, baby.
Yeah. So for people not aware yet, can you give them an idea of what Frankie Maniac Woman is about? And right away, it's a great name that as soon as I saw the name, I was like, oh, this
I was hooked right away. You're right. As soon as we heard that, like, gotta see that flick.
Yeah, see, Pierre, that's right.
Yeah, thank you. You know, we're so happy that people like the name. Like, I think it's been coming up a few times now this week, and we were a little insecure about the name because some people would be like, "Oh, it's too long," or "It's not this," and then you know, we're horror fans, and we're like, "Yeah," but I think horror fans are gonna be like, "I want to see that," you know. So. Yeah. We're so happy you guys like the name. Well, so like the name says, Frankie, the Frankie Maniac Woman, the movie is about this woman who is kind of a maniac, right? Where it's this slasher comedy that's we like to call it, like we try to make a slasher with a soul. So it's the story of this woman who wants to be an aspiring singer, Frankie Ramirez, in LA, and she just, you know, life is really tough on her, and she's bullied and she's belittled and downtrodden, and she just snaps, and she goes on this murderous rampage, and she just becomes this full-fledged masked serial killer that, you know, like reminds us of all the big horror icons that we grew up watching and loving, you know. So hopefully people like that. You know, it's got like comedy, it's got a lot of blood, a lot of killing, but also, like you mentioned before, we try to put like some social message in there, some humanity in the character, and just overall, really, we try to craft like a comprehensive serial killer movie, you know, with the psychology as well as the killing, you know.
Was that hard to find the right tone for a movie then? Because, you know, it is all those things. It's got a social message. You know, you feel sympathy for the killer, but it's also a fun slasher at the same time. So is it hard to, like, you know, maybe you don't want to go too much into the comedy because then you might lose, like, you know, some of the serious tones of the film?
Yeah, you know what? It's actually I mean, it's difficult. I mean, the audience will be, you know, the judge of that if we did it well or not. I think that would be, and then Dina, you can talk about it. Dina's a comedian. She's like a funny. She comes from, like, she loves horror, and I love horror, but she's also really big on comedy. I'm relatively more like contained in comedy, but I'm still dabble in comedy, obviously.
Yeah, he does. That's why the dark comedy's fun, you know.
Honestly, I think I would be the comedy police more. I feel like, you know.
So the last line of the film. Okay, wait. Can I say? Okay. I wanted so bad.
Oh yeah.
For at the end when I'm like, I'm going to Mexico, before, you know, the whole ending happens, right? And I wanted Pierre to be like, but you don't even speak Spanish. So bad. And I kept telling Pierre, just fucking say it. We'll cut it in the edit. Just say it. And he was like, no,
I think I
it's
did. I think
too
I
funny.
said it.
Did you say it once? Okay. I just
I
really
said it.
wanted him. I thought that would be hilarious. He's like, it's going to take away from, we can't do it. And I was like, no, please.
No, so
Yeah,
the reason why I didn't want this line, the line landed, but then we didn't have anything in terms of time and writing to move back into a serious moment that leads to, I don't know if we don't want to spoil on this live, right? We shouldn't spoil it.
Yeah,
It's up to you, but yeah.
But then something else happens, and I think something else happens was more important than the joke.
That line.
So I was like, we need to have the audience in a certain state of mind when this happens, and if we land that joke, it's gonna land. But then we can't go back. We don't have enough time. We don't have enough, you know.
So But see, that's why director, look at that. You know what I'm saying? He's always thinking. He's always, hey, mind's on the game.
But it was difficult. Now on the other end, I will say though that you know, comedy or horror, you know, they're just ways to tell a story, you know, and as long as we had the story, then it was just packaging. So the comedy was not necessarily, or the tone was not necessarily an obstacle to what we're trying to say. As long as we say it truthfully, and as long as we're getting the point across. In fact, I think the comedy makes the entertainment. It makes it worth being able to digest all of this information, all of this like nasty stuff, you know. So yeah, we weren't really going into it. We were not afraid to combine those different tones. Also, like I like to say in a lot of interviews, I'm a huge fan of Twin Peaks, and I think this is like the show that can, you know, juggle with so many different tones and different like directions and still be consistent and still have this identity that it, you know, that makes it what it is. And so I was not afraid to change tones.
Because Twin Peaks, there's like some very broad, silly comedy, but then there's like super, super dark stuff at the same time.
Absolutely. I mean, all of my films are like this, and I think, you know, some people will they will find the like violence like jarring moments in Frankie, for example, because we have some really dark and violent stuff, and then we have some really silly stuff, and then some funny stuff. But what was I going to say? I think I don't like just doing a when I think about art, putting something in one box and then be like contained within this box, and like, oh, we can't do this, we can't go campy because of this or that. I was like, yeah, but if we have a good idea of camp, let's just put it. You know, I feel like life is like that, you know. Even when you have a bad day or a shitty day, or like you're at a funeral or something terrible is happening, then you always have something random that happens within your day that's like just doesn't fit anything else.
Yeah, to kind of even everything. Yeah.
You know, and yet it's life, you know.
And it's also like comedy comes with everything that you do. So like, if I were to actually kill somebody, I'm pretty sure I would slip. I would probably stab myself by falling.
See, that's one of my favorite things in the movie too. It's
exactly. And so we wanted to add that as well. Like, she's not professional. I mean, she's good at what she does, let me tell you. But she's not a professional. You know, she didn't go to Harvard for murder. You know, she wishes she does, but she didn't.
Yeah.
And so it's just community college. You know what I mean? We're all just fucking up there. So so we wanted to add that.
Class, you know, like
exactly. You know what? She's going to Phoenix online.
Exactly.
Don't judge her.
Yep.
All right.
The University of
Phoenix. Small town girl.
She's still getting a diploma.
She is. She's still working hard. She gets up every morning, goes to school, goes to work, and has time to bury the goddamn body. You know?
Bravo.
No, thank you. But yeah, so Frankie is just like, so having that in there, like the first opening scene of when we kill Emily. Sorry. That's what.
Well, that's fine.
Just watch the fucking movie. Jesus. And so she like walks down the hill, right? So when before the name comes, whatever, she walks down the hill. I almost fell, and Pierre is so great to capture because that, and then it also kind of gives like that chainsaw massacre kind of, when my hands go up and I find myself.
I even said that when we were watching.
Yeah. Doing like the Leatherface dance on there. Yeah.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
that's just the gods of horror bestowing upon us. You know what I mean? I ripped my pants when I bent down to kill her too, and you can see it like on the bottom. You know what I mean? Like shit happens, man. Big girls got problems too. And so Frankie, I hope, kind of embodies that a little bit, you know? And like people have said online, been like, there's no way that fat girl can run and catch up to that skinny girl. And it's like, you want to bet, bitch?
Exactly.
Let's go, dude. People make mistakes, and I'm right there, man. I'm consistent. But yeah.
Yeah, I also like you're talking about you're not perfect, but I also like that the characters are not indestructible. Like you get hurt throughout the movie.
Yeah.
And you see the wounds as the movie goes on, and I actually really like that quite a bit.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah,
And
good
you know,
attention to detail with that. You know,
And the scar is great.
Yeah, you
'cause
keep
it actually
getting the
heals
scars,
throughout
yeah.
the film, so you see different versions of the scar.
yeah, that's good. That
Yeah.
scar was the bane of our existence. Let me tell you.
No,
Why?
Yeah.
Oh man, Pierre, take it away.
From the moment Dina was like, all right, yeah, you should, because we were like, okay, Frankie needs to get like a scar on her face. She needs to be disfigured. And Dina was like, all right, well, it's going to go from across, from like above the eyebrow all the way. And I was like, okay, it looks cool, but then it's going to be a bitch. And it was a creative decision that we made very early on. And then we were like, God damn it, we could have made it like, I don't know,
Like on the
easy.
side of the cheek.
It
No,
was not easy. It was not easy. And
no,
then
don't do
and
anything
we-
easy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Because
we
then
had to-
sometimes we would shoot. Oh, go, Pierre.
No, I mean, I was just gonna say, and then you say we had to put that thing on so many times on Dina that her skin started to get so irritated.
Oh,
And
Uh,
when we were in the
actually have
desert,
to
it started
put
to peel my skin
like
from
we,
the
yeah.
collodion.
Oh yeah, it was this
Oh,
whole
dude,
thing.
I was terrified, but at the same time, it's like, just fucking do it. Oh, yeah, no, and we would shoot scenes. We shot one scene that we had to redo, but it was a fucking beautiful scene, man. And everything was perfect, and Pierre's watching it. He's like, you're great. And then, like, he realized, he's like, oh, my God, Dina, you don't have the scar on. And I was like, you're
Oh,
fucking
damn.
with me.
no.
This
And I was like,
fucking
oh, my
scar.
God. He's like, we
would
to.
have nightmares of this scar.
Oh,
Oh
nightmares.
no.
But we really appreciate you guys like the makeup, because obviously,
Yeah.
and
All
shout
the
out to
effects, like the gore effects, the makeup, everything like that, were so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Pierre
Thank
and I made when the pervert gets hurt.
Real
We
bad.
made that head that's on the
wow.
toilet.
Yeah. We can talk
Pierre and
about
I
that,
did that.
with without your head podcast.
Yeah,
channel,
Hey,
we
yeah,
have to.
exactly.
In fact, I wonder if I still have it under my bed. I think somewhere.
Dude, go get Kevin.
Yeah, we called
Go
the
get-
severed head Kevin.
Nice.
I want to
Let
see
me-
Kevin.
Let me see if
We
I
need
can
Kevin?
find Kevin.
That's a perfect
Kevin,
place to keep it.
Kevin.
You know,
Yeah.
everyone has a severed head under
Right?
the bed. Yeah.
So Pierre
Kevin.
has his room, and in his closet's like all of his film gear, and then he keeps like his masks and Frankie's masks like on this like kind of like shelf, right? And so he brought a girl over once, and like he was like do, and like opens the closet door, and there's just these 3 masks that are creepy as hell, and like fake knives and fake limbs. And I mean, Pierre was like, yeah, she was chill about it, but 100% she was like, fuck, it's my time.
Yeah.
Okay. This
Yeah.
is how I go.
Yep,
know?
Yep.
I mean, I would have dug it. I would have been like, let's go.
I
You got
think
your
I
rope.
found it. Guys,
Pierre, I
think
was
I
telling
found
him
the
about
head.
how when you would bring girls over to your room and you'd open your closet door, it would be like the masks and the limbs.
That's
Oh
so
yeah, that
And
happened.
knives.
That happened last week already.
You did? Okay.
Yeah. I keep forgetting because I can show you the masks too. Okay, so I haven't looked at this head in a while.
Kevin.
We can tell you guys how we made it also. Oh, it looks good still. Well,
Yeah, it does. Let
I'm
me see
missing
that
the
baby.
wig. I'm missing the wig, but
All right. Oh wow!
Kevin!
Damn.
awesome.
I love that's freaking amazing.
this is the
Yeah.
actual
Let's
head.
go.
Yeah.
It's a little.
That's
it's a
my
little
hair on
beat
the
up
eyebrow.
now. But yeah, we had made the eyebrow. We had like a eye prosthetic. I made the
Oh,
tongue with
nice.
a sponge.
Uh-huh.
We bought like fake teeth. We applied several layers of latex. Then we did the around with like wax, and then we put more latex in the inside, and we ripped
Inside.
it.
Oh, that looks
Then-
so great.
Then we put different types of like scab scabbing like like gooey blood,
Yeah,
different
with
types
Scab
of
Wax
blood.
by Band 9.
Oh
And
wow.
and then what else? And then we did like the banana, like a banana pudding, you know, to put it at the end. Yeah,
Oh, that's just tremendous. I love it.
and then it's funny because we shot this scene like really late at night.
Oh my
And
god.
oh, should I just put that head in the background? Hold on.
Yeah, put him right there by the surfboard on that side.
Um,
And so we shot this scene at night, right? And so we did it 3 times. Or it's 3 times or 4, Pierre?
well, I don't remember. No,
I think
more
it's
than
3 or 4.
times.
But every time the blood would
Right
get
there.
everywhere on the walls, we would have to wipe it down to reset. And so it took so long. Like we weren't out until like 6, 7 in the morning.
Yeah, and the thing,
And we started
then,
at like 7 at night the night before, or like 6.
and then the
you
next
know?
day, I started like editing real quick the next day because I was like insecure about it, and it ended up being I think my favorite kill of the movie. But
Yeah,
also,
mine too.
I had this kind of like aha moment where I was like, no, wait a second, I still have the head. And when you, Dina, you weren't even there. No one was there. I went back in the bathroom and I had the idea of just stabbing the head with the camera. So that's how the shot looks so cool. It's like I was like, what if I do a kettlebell POV shot? You know, like we're just in the point of view of the weapon, and we're just going, you know, in the. So I just buried that lens inside the thing, and it ended up looking so cool. I feel
Yeah,
like.
Did you have to clean the lens after?
Oh yeah. Oh my. Poor lenses. They yeah. In this movie, like I sometimes I own my camera, right? And sometimes I still find blood on it. I clean it and everything, and then I was like, shit, there's blood from I don't know from how long. Yeah.
It'll get in places, that's for sure.
It'll get in
Yeah,
places you never.
Never imagined. We tore up my studio apartment doing one of the scenes in the film, and it was like the hottest weekend in LA. It was like 102. And the blood had like stuck to the ground. It dried, and like, oh man, it took us so long. It's still on
It
the
was
walls.
ridiculous. And
When
you know
I
what's
left that
crazy?
apartment, people, I think like I didn't get my deposit back, but they also like
They will
probably
find
were
some
looking.
blood.
Yeah, and blood everywhere.
Also, what's crazy is that we have a lot of bloody scenes that we actually cut from the movie.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even want to say what those kills are because I think they were really, really bloody and they were good. They just didn't make the cut because I think the film was stronger without. And also, I think some kills, even though they were well done, could be better executed.
Oh, okay.
I don't even
the sequel. You know?
I don't even
the
want.
movie's
Yeah,
very
I
bloody
want to
as
save it
is.
for the sequel. I don't even want to tell you at this point.
Are you gonna say we're gonna do Megan's again, right?
Yeah, see Megan's kill or
That
or-
was a kill that was close to my heart, man.
I know.
Oh,
we'll
man.
redo it again. We'll redo it again.
Yeah.
It's fine. Filming gory scenes is so fun. It's not a hassle. Of like we'll do it again. We'll put even more
Enjoy
blood.
it. Yeah.
Also for the like funny thing, if you like gory stuff, for the scene when she's in the bathtub and she's like shuffling through all those body parts, we actually had body parts from KNBFX.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, like the Greg Nicotero.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Greg Nicotero.
It's true.
So yeah, I was lucky enough to have like a friend who had access to like limbs like that. So like we exchanged favors, and so then we ended up with like those super cool looking limbs. So yeah, we were happy to say that the gore we put a lot of attention to the gore in this film, obviously. Then there's this guy because we couldn't have those limbs forever, so we had to like just use as much as use them as much as possible during the time we had them. And then I found this guy in Germany who makes the best gore stuff. So I was able to like tell him like, oh, I need this, I need that, and then he would send me stuff.
Like prosthetics?
Yeah, like prosthetics, like limbs or stuff like that.
Nice.
Because in LA things would be so expensive, and it's like you need to have it custom made, like like you want like silicone good stuff, and yeah, I was able to get this guy, and yeah, and then we came up with like a lot of cool stuff that things that I could really shoot and not be worried about like, oh, it doesn't look good, or this or that.
Jay Wolfenstein, he says, new horror icon drinking from a Disney Little Mermaid mug. I love it.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go, bro. Dude, I'm a mermaid, baby. Catch me in the water.
Aw.
Catch me in the water. You have to have a duality, like in horror. You know what I mean? Like, I love to strangle somebody. You know what I mean? I love watching people get strangled. But I also enjoy a little dose of Disney. You know what I mean? You can't, and the classics. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Ariel. All right, we're talking about Aladdin. You can't. Come on. You know what I mean? You gotta serve. You gotta have the light and the dark all together as a mosh posh. But yeah, no, man, I love that little bitch. She's fucking hot as fuck. Yeah,
just like Frankie is complex.
Frankie's
one
complex.
second you want to give her a hug, and then the next second you want to run away.
Exactly. Oh man, I know. I need a little coffee too. My mom's visiting right now, and she cooks. Man, she's just this tiny little meatball of a woman, and she's just cooking all the time, and it's delicious. And I'm eating it, and so I'm just so cathartic, just like walking around. So I had to get a little coffee, a little pep me up.
All right,
You know what I mean?
I've got
For you
black
guys.
coffee in my thermos here too.
Hell yeah. But yeah,
That's right.
it's so fun, dude. This is fun.
So you have a credit as writer, co-writer, Dina. So
Yes.
let us know about that. Like, how did that work out? Did you like give ideas for the character? Like, did you actually help write the script?
Yeah, so Pierre and I have known each other for 10 years. And when we met, he came over to a jam night, and he was wearing a turtleneck with a leather jacket, and he's like, "Oh, my name is Pierre, I'm French." And I was like, I don't know if I like this guy. I don't know. And a couple more jam sessions, right? Because Pierre is mysterious. He's very nice and wonderful, but he's mysterious. And I was like, who the fuck is up in my house playing piano? You know what I'm saying? And so I went over and I was like, yo, what's up? You like Christmas? And he's like, I love Christmas. It's my favorite, one of my favorites. And I was like, sick. What's your favorite Christmas song? And he's like, oh, you probably don't know it. And I was like, really? What is it? And he's like, it's Last Christmas by George Michael. And I was like, fuck yeah, that's mine. You kidding? And then we bonded. I was like, you like Halloween? He's like, are you kidding me? I love horror movies. My first horror movie was Scream. Anyways, sorry, he gets so mad when I do this accent. But I think it's so cool to have a French best friend. Dude, who has a French friend named Pierre?
Yep.
That's the epitome of French. The fuck? That's so cool. So anyways, after that, we were like, connect at the hip. And I asked him if he could help me with my reel for acting. He's like, yeah, sure. He's like, wow. And I wrote this little thing. He's like, this is sick. He's like, it's comedy. I was like, you probably don't know how to do that since you're into horror or whatever. And he was like, no, I love comedy. And so we did this whole web series that we never put out called Ramona Lombardo, or The Love Life of Ramona Lombardo.
The Love Life of Ramona Lombardo, which I think if people like Frankie, people are gonna like Ramona.
It's like her twin sister who's like really sweet.
We can't get enough. Come on.
Yeah. We should put it out. It's like, it's Frankie in another universe. She didn't kill.
It's like this one woman show though. It's like really, really low budget. It's like us just I guess probably like creating the base, the foundation of what was Frankie gonna
to
be,
come.
I guess.
And then when we did
but
then when we did that, we were like, we should do a horror. We want to just the horror movie. And so he's like, let's do a slasher. And then it was always going to be me being the killer, I think, right, Pierre? Yeah. It was always going to be me. And then Pierre's like, yeah, this is great. And then he's like, if you were to snap and start, slicing and dicing, what would that be? And I was like, man, you're asking a 26-year-old, a fat 26-year-old? Definitely going to be killing hot bitches. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, that and parking meter maids. That's on the list.
Which honestly also, from my point of view, I think it was an interesting take because, like I guess Friday the 13th, Michael Myers, whoever, they all kind of go after pretty women, you know what I mean? But you kind of you would wonder why sometimes, like, oh, there's just like these really pretty
there's no
people.
real motivation why
There's no real
people kind
motivation.
of
So
yeah.
for us, I mean, don't get me wrong, the film is very much kind of like referring to like exploitation films and everything. But we were like, wait a second, we actually do have an angle here, you know, so we can justify the things that everyone watches anyways, I guess, but we can give it like depth and a meaning.
Yeah. And
So
it's less revenge than more like she likes beauty. You know, she wants
she's
to feel
obsessed. Yeah.
beauty. Yeah, she's obsessed with that. And of course, like, also, you don't know how good you have it, slash, slash, slash. But also, like, she just likes that beauty. She wants to be involved with it. She wants to play with it.
Yeah.
And so,
I
yeah.
really liked it because
see that.
I think in some people's minds, when you go into a slasher where the woman's a slasher, you think they're just going to kill men or something. But that's
Mhm.
not the movie you guys made.
That
No.
I'm happy you bring that up because that's something that some people still to this day that are, you know, they were not expecting Frankie to go after women, and they were looking for a revenge movie that Frankie, it's not a revenge movie like that. It's more a movie about like losing control and snapping and becoming like violent and becoming powerful and just getting what you want.
Yeah.
And I think we didn't want to make it one dimensional like that,
Right.
where she would only go after men. It would make it one less realistic, I think, and also it would make her too much in control of her destiny and in control of what the enemy is. You know, like she would be like, okay, I'm going to go after the system, but Frankie is too involved within the system to see the bigger manipulation that society is doing on her. And I think it was more meaningful for for us to just show a person commit like doing violent things because she's just as much a victim and she's just perpetrating.
She's a
horrible-
victim of circumstance
Yeah.
in so
Yeah.
many of the situations, you know.
I will,
And also,
yeah, go.
No,
No,
well, I
I
was
will
just saying, say,
I will just say, but there's, you know, Frankie has her fair share of like killing guys still in this film, you know, and in fact, like the guy she kills, I think it's like arguably the nastiest kill.
Yeah, we stand behind you.
Yeah.
And the guys are total douchebags in this film, still. And
I'll never see a kettlebell the same way, you know. That's just
Yeah.
perfect.
Thank you. Go, Dina. What are you gonna say?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say also it's with Frankie. The I think a lot of women I have gotten a little bit mad at the fact that this is a woman killer killing women. You know, when we should be like supporting women, and this film isn't about that. It's also when you talk about revenge film for a lot of plus size women that I've talked to. Have been like, this is the fucking thing I want to see. Now, if you talk to a straight size woman, they're gonna be like, I felt a little attacked.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna be like, yes, I understand and I apologize. I didn't mean that, but then if you talk to a thicker girl, she's gonna be like, let's go, baby. So it means different things for different people, and so I think that's really interesting. And the movie also deals with like how women are mirrors of themselves, right? At the end, you have Jordan, who plays Celeste, and she has an eating disorder as well, right? And she is dealing with her boyfriend saying that she's she's nothing, she's ugly, she's getting fat,
And
things
she's
like
like
this.
an Instagram model. Like, just
And she's like an Instagram model, and dealing with that is similar things that Frankie deals with as well. And it's like, if the duality amongst slender women and bigger women, to where women have to come together, but because of society and also patriarchy and all of the things, all the big words, right, that kind of weigh on us as women, it's going to take us a while to really truly come together and be, sisters. I think we can't just be like hashtag me too and now we're all together. That's not necessarily the truth. It takes time to kind of heal this, envy that we have of each other, especially with social media right now. Dude, every single swipe, I'm just like, why don't I have tits like that? Why don't I have you know what I mean? And so it's hard not to pit yourself against other women. So, Yeah.
And the movie is about a killer. It's not, Frankie's not the hero.
No.
Exactly.
Right. So
exactly. That's what I was gonna say. I was like, also, people who get mad at this movie, I'm like, you're not watching the right movie. You know what I mean? Like, you're not watching. It's not like V for Vendetta or something with like the hero is maybe using extreme, things like ways of doing things for like a bigger, greater good, or like a. Frankie is not like this. Frankie belongs with the Leatherfaces, the Michael Myers, or Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer.
I totally got that from it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maniac, obviously, we call it we like to
Hell yeah.
the female maniac.
Let's go.
So she is flawed. She's deranged. She's a psychopath, and even though we kind of root for her sometimes, or we kind of can see it as a hero at times, we like to remember the audience like you're watching a horror movie. Otherwise, it would be just a comedy. It would be just an action movie. If we needed really their hero to be morally good. This is not this movie. Yeah.
So not like the kettlebell stuff, I assume, Dina, but is there anything in the movie that is based on like a real experience or anything that like someone has said to you or anything like this?
Yeah, a lot. I mean, Pierre, what are some of the? I'm blanking right now. So the Indian costume towards the end. I hang out with a lot of like burners and Coachella people and stuff, and when people weren't allowed to, which I agree, wear the war bonnets, because they used to deck them out in like beads and glitter and shit. I was at a small little get together, and this girl was wearing it, and she's like, "Oh, it's a bummer, I can't wear it anymore." I just really love it. I spent like $300 on it, blah blah blah. And she's like, I guess I have to throw it away or whatever. And then she's like, wait a minute, Dina, aren't you some sort of Mexican? And I was like, I'm half Mexican, yeah. She's like, oh my God, well, like, I mean, you're kind of like an Indian. You can have this if you want. And I was just like, I'm not Native American, I'm Mexican. But, and so then she's like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll just donate it. And I was like, okay. So like those little things like had happened. What else?
The thing with I guess just broadly speaking, a lot of the subtle bullying.
Oh yeah, the subtle bullying.
Like the moment where the Claire character is like, "Oh no, you can have it," because meaning like you can have that pizza. We were telling that skinny girl not to have it, but you, meaning since you're already fat, you know what, you can have it. Like this kind of like social violent like remarks like that,
and then like also like the doorman and we were in a band, Pierre and I, which is where the music comes from. Cool. Just like just like kind of being the front runner of that. Yeah, and in LA, it's like people are like, oh, it's just like it's just hard to like get into a band like when there's the lead singer isn't really aesthetically pleasing or whatever, and so it's just all of it comes from little things within our what
people really said that.
Yeah, well, like not aesthetically pleasing, but like online and like just people being like, yeah, she's cool. She like wasn't. It's just crazy how, and now it's swung back. The pendulum, bullying is back, especially for telling people to lose weight and going back, from body positivity, we're going back in the closet. And it's funny because at that peak, like 2017, body positivity was kind of like a rad thing to be doing at that time. And there was still moments of like, and so that's why this movie was very prevalent, because I dealt with a lot of envy. Now I've like, therapy, loving myself. You know what I mean? It takes a village. But now I'm different. But back then I was like, fuck these bitches. Fuck this industry. I want to burn it to the ground. And so Pierre was like, yes, do more of that. Yes. And so, you know what I mean? So, yeah. And Pierre's so great. Camera. He's such an ally. He's just over there being like, yeah, no, let's keep going. Yeah. And we're like, yeah. No, but this sounds so bad. It sounds like I hate slender people. I don't. I fucking
No,
love
like,
you,
I'm
dude.
slender.
I love
me-
those are my bestie. That guy's a fucking twig, bro.
That's the thing.
I
it's
love
like,
them.
I'm
love
the
breadsticks.
other end of the spectrum. I'm like, I can't put on weight to save my life. Like,
Yeah, see? That's the other part.
so.
Yeah, he does deserve it. No.
You know, also,
no matter what, you know.
but the movie is.
I'm gonna
to
say, like, I'm
basic-
this close to having a man crush on Pierre, so stop it. You know?
Yeah.
You tell me he went
All right,
to a
Troy,
Rory
okay.
Kashan's like chocolatier school, and I'm gonna start sending him flowers. So stop.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you. But broadly speaking, I was gonna say the movie is just the broader meaning is like it's beyond, you know, it's about people being you know, just bullied because of what they look like and their body and all body types, because like Dina said at the end, you see the Insta model who actually is going through the same type of bullying in a different form but still the same thing, and her body is different from Dina's body, and
Yeah, that's a really good. Those characters, I like that because there's like a bond there.
Yeah,
You know.
there is a bond, and I mean, you know, I feel like it's about like being not necessarily comfortable with your body, or being comfortable, but then being in a society that makes you not comfortable in your own body, and it's just like asking the questions like, why are we not comfortable in our bodies where we could just, you know, worry about something else, you know, but we have to feel
like
we have to feel. I mean, you know, I'm not saying, you know, don't work on your body and not try to go to a healthy
working
goal
out
and
is
be
great.
self-care,
Get
but it's
strong,
more like
get swole, baby.
there's a difference between self-care and feeling shitty and feeling horrible because other people make you feel horrible about yourself.
Exactly.
So that's the movie. That's what it's about. It's like making the line like, okay, we shouldn't, you know, you shouldn't push a person like Frankie to the point of snapping.
Right.
And it's a sad truth because a lot of people are pushed. I mean, they don't snap like Frankie does, but like you said, Dina, people have like, you know, they have thoughts.
Intrusive
thoughts. When we were at Panic Fest,
dude.
We were at Panic Fest. Remember, Dina? The screening went so well. The premiere, like 2 weeks ago, at the festival, and a lot of people were like, came up to Dina and said, like, that voice that Frankie hears, it's like we hear that same voice, you know,
inside their head, and like, yeah, because we all do. We all say those things. What were you saying, Boo? Sorry.
I was just gonna say, what was that festival run like? You know, watching it with audiences.
Dude,
it was so good. It was so
Panic
good.
Fest was amazing.
Panic Fest was like
Panic
the best.
Fest
We had such a good time. The audience was like so engaged and responsive, and the people were so nice.
Oh, excellent.
Oh man, and they were laughing. It's funny because every audience is different. So like some audiences will be laughing their asses off and like let's go kind of thing, and then like Manchester audience, very quiet, reserved, very internalized a lot. Yeah, exactly. They're British. I mean, they're smart. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyways, they were different audience, but really nice. Like afterwards, they came up because I thought they hated it. And I was like, damn. And they came up, like, it was absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for coming over. Like, you know, and so I was like, oh, thanks. All right. This is how you guys are. Nice. And then the audience for the premiere the other day, there was some Snickers. It wasn't as loud as Panic Fest, but they enjoyed it as well.
There was a lot of laughs, though. I mean, so far, we can say, there were the laughs we were hoping for. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to happen every time, but but so far we're happy with how it's responding, because, you know, we're anxious. I mean, Dina and I, when we watch the film with an audience, I'm like this. I'm like, oh my god, because we have like all those moments that we want people to react, and if they don't, we're like, oh my god, did that not land?
Oh my god, it hits. Yeah.
But when it does, it feels so good.
It does. It feels great. Oh man, I love laughter. Yeah. But like sitting in an audience and not hearing anything is like having sex and they're not moaning. And you're like,
like, am I doing
I'm sorry.
it right?
Are we doing the same thing? That's so funny. Make a noise, please. You know? So it's hard. It's really hard. Yeah.
Well, I hope. You're not talking about the sex anymore.
No. That was just a metaphor.
Jay Wolfenstein, what are some of your biggest inspirations in terms of the kills? Like Friday the 13th, Part 7, Sleeping Bag, Old School Halloween.
There's
Old School Halloween.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
Oh, VHS. Sorry, I got excited.
There's no sleeping bag kill, even though that's one of my favorites in the slasher universe, I would say. What would be? Well, there's a lot of machete. So at the end, I'll say that there's definitely some Jason. It's like Jason meets Leatherface in a woman body, I guess. Lots of machete.
She doesn't move as slow as Jason, though.
No.
Yeah.
What?
She doesn't.
What?
She doesn't move as slow as Jason. Like Jason's very
she moves more like
distinguished
a
in
Leatherface.
steps.
She's
Yeah.
more like
And
a
with the
leather.
boots with the heels too, which must be a bitch to run in.
I
Dude.
was a bitch.
I almost killed myself.
I bet.
Yeah, Pierre was filming, and when I like go to Sarah and I take the machete and I point it at her like this, and then I start going. We took that scene, and I had the machete, and it's dull, but the serrated edge on the other side
It was
isn't.
still sharp. Yeah.
Sharp as hook, and I'm going like this with my machete and everything, and those heels, and I trip, and I go like this, and I thank God I like turned to the side and then put the machete that way, but I could have fallen on it. I was so bad.
Oh yeah, and out by the pool with the water and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that part.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah. But what else? Well, there's one kill. So the kettlebell kill is actually inspired by the fire extinguisher kill from Irreversible, that French movie.
Oh wow. Okay.
I don't know if you guys know that movie. It's not necessarily a horror movie. It's more like just a very, very disturbing film.
Mm-hmm.
I dig it though.
Who you guys saw it or no?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah. Oh, that kill, dude. That kill is arguably the nastiest kill like in cinema history, like at least up there. So that was a big influence. What else? I'm blanking on the kills. I don't know. We have a bunch though. I think we try not to copy it. Other than this one, I think we try to came up with refreshing kills.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it too much, but what I mean by that is like the music producer kill, or what?
Stephanie.
Oh, Stephanie's kill.
I really love that one. That was my fave.
That kill is arguably the most satisfying for the audience so far, which is kind of like counterintuitive in the sense of like you don't see as much gore, or there's not gore at all actually, when she kills Claire's character at the end. Well, there's one kill that is kind of like super provocative that I don't know if we should spoil it. The one where
you see my boobs.
You cut up a body part.
Yeah, I think that seems great.
And then taking that one, that's just awesome.
It's both dark and funny if you're a weirdo.
Yep.
I don't know. It's got a little bit of everything. So
Yeah.
and I think it really talks, for the what the character's about. She's
Absolutely.
wanting to be
That's
in their
a lot.
skin. So
I'm really
it
happy.
works
I'm
on
really
all
proud
levels
of
there, I
this
think.
actually, because it's a very disturbing, provocative moment that I think if you're watching with the wrong person, you could be like very embarrassed watching this, I guess. But on
With your parents.
yeah. But on the other end, it's one of those very, very violent scenes that actually in this movie is justified. It's like it's serving a narrative purpose and it's telling something psychologically. So it's not like gratuitous, like, oh, let's just do like the Terrifier. Not that I'm shitting on the Terrifier at all, but it's like different. It's like, oh, it's not just like cutting the woman open like this, and then it's more like, okay, let's just make it extra nasty because Frankie is very, very deranged, and we understand why she's doing what she's doing.
Yeah, and it works on a lot of levels. Like it actually speaks of the character, and you could just watch it as a dark, gritty scene. So
yeah, I think the people who don't want to see necessarily the complex depth of it, they can just get it for the slicing of like human flesh, and then someone who's like more like into thinking, they're like, oh my god, okay.
Yeah, I like to think of my my dismemberments, but yeah. Tara, what did you think of the movie when we were watching it?
I have 4 points I want to make that I prepared for this interview, and I've been waiting my chance to say them.
You can say you can jump in anytime, Tara.
Okay. First point I want to make, Dina, you have great hair.
Oh, hell
Thank
yeah.
you.
I
In
was
the
thinking the
movie,
same
you're like,
thing.
With your hair, and I'm like,
Yep.
oh, like she has great hair.
I
Yeah.
think we said it at the same
You have a
time,
great
Tara.
head of
We're
hair.
like,
It's
You
like
brought
a
it up
lot.
when we were
Got some
watching
good
it
hair.
too, that she kept
Yeah.
fixing her hair while she's
Yeah.
killing people.
I don't get
Good
hair envy a lot, but
You
man,
got
that's
hair
some
too,
good
Troy.
Troy has
Thank
a
you.
lot of hair.
I do
Troy,
not.
get it.
But,
I stole Neil when Neil was a baby. I stole his.
no, Troy and I are brothers, if you're wondering.
Wait, you guys are brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Neil's
Dude.
my baby brother.
And actually, I'm their mother.
Exactly.
Oh
This is
Mom, you look amazing. Girl, what you sleeping with?
vampirism. That's what makes her look so young.
Hell yeah.
Gotta try it. Okay, point number 2. This kind of is 2 and 3 because it kind of goes towards Pierre and Dina. I really respect. I've had a huge complaint about films over the past 10 years to the point where I refuse to watch a lot of them, where none of the characters are expressive. Like, no one has facial expressions. And one of the things I really liked about your performance, and I saw Two Witches too, which I really liked.
Okay.
But it's like, I like that you're a director, Pierre, that you allow your actors to be expressive, including yourself making an appearance in the film. And I appreciate, Dina, your expressions, because it's like, you're never boring. There's never a moment where you're like boring at all on screen. Like a lot of actors nowadays, I'm like, oh, like I'm like going crazy because they're so boring. But you like, you have like a range of emotions that's so large. And like, I'm not gonna lie, that's my point number 3. I like am a little starstruck.
What? No.
A little bit. I'm a little starstruck because I'm just like, oh my gosh, like she's a really good actress. And I'm like, oh, like, and then like seeing on the screen, I'm just like, oh my God, like,
God, did we just become best friends?
but like you like just your expressionism and your willingness to just like do whatever, that's like, I don't know. I have a hard time voicing it, but you're a really good actress.
You're
And-
voicing it beautifully. I love you.
And also, I appreciate your agility on screen. Can I just say your athleticism? Where, like, some of the times during your scenes, I'm like, oh my God, like, how did she do that? Like, my favorite part is when you're just, I don't want to give anything away, but, like, it's in the trailer, but when you're just, like, swinging the machete, I was so stressed. I'm like, how does she not cut herself? How is she not doing herself?
I almost killed my brother too. It's just it's fucked. Oh man, thank you so much.
And my point number 5 is
Yeah.
please never change, both of you. Like, I just really hope that you continue to make these films of over the top, because like all the characters in the film too, like Pierre, I like that you allow your actors to be expressive. You
Yeah.
write them to be that, like you allow them to be crazy. And there's so many directors over the past, God, I would say 15 years that just want people to be so flat.
Yeah.
And I'm so sick of that. And it turned me off to movies for so long. But like seeing actors just like having expressions and being crazy and really, animated. I just am really hoping both of you continue to make movies. So.
Oh, thank
Those
you
are my
so
points.
much, Sarah. My God, thank you. Oh, that means actually a lot. Yeah.
It does.
We're, when we make those decisions, we're always afraid. I agree completely with you. And going back to Twin Peaks, that's why I love Twin Peaks, because they are not afraid to go there, and I like to, I always see like as a red flag when an actor doesn't necessarily want to go somewhere because they're going to think they're going to look ugly or they're going to look this or that. I think right now, like it's like acting becomes like something only about looking good. And I'm like, we're making horror films, guys. It's not about looking good at all.
No.
I mean, it's looking good for them not looking good, so we can have a contrast, and
Yeah.
I think I think the human face can make so many different expressions and convey so much more that in fact it's funny because I watched something this morning, like someone crying on like in a short, and I was watching it and I was like, yeah, okay, it's crying, there's the tears, but there's like, it's lacking so much. It's lacking, the it's lacking something that if you want to make a point in a character, you need to show something, like you were saying, Tara, you need to show something that you haven't shown in the previous scene. So if like that face is doing the same thing it's been doing, that moment in time doesn't cut through the rest. And I think with Dina, we really went places, I guess. We always were trying to come up with like something refreshing. For example, there's the moment where right after the flashback of like her childhood trauma, and she wakes up, and then my character is outside the car, and I'm telling her to go kill more people, like this pretty woman in the building. And
Oh yeah.
remember, Dina, we were like, oh, what's your reaction? And first you were gonna do that face again that we were doing. It was like, yeah, but we showed that face again. And so then like this moment it was like, oh, what if you're more like sexually excited? You know what I mean? Like when you go like, oh, like, so it was always like, how can we make a different facial, like how can we convey something different facially that we did before, and whatever that is. And we're not afraid to look silly. We don't, honestly, at this point we don't really care.
And it's also, it's like Pierre's great because we're able to take so many takes. I'm also an actor there are some actors who I'm trained, but I didn't go to a studio, you know what I mean? Like Stella Adler, all that. But I'm trained, I went to school. But some actors can like do these things like on point every time, give you like what you need, and you're like, okay, that's great. My kind of acting is every take is going to be a little different, and sometimes Pierre's like, no, do that one that you just did, and I was like, sorry, buddy, that train's left.
Yeah,
we're going. I'll try to go back, but it's everything's just that moment. And so Pierre's been so amazing. I mean, as a director, and just rolling with that as well, and being like, okay, and we would do so many things, and our favorite thing to say was like, there's got to be something in there.
There's got to be something in there.
And that's what we say after every single shoot.
Yeah, we don't know until we know in the edit, but yeah, it's funny.
You brought up Twin Peaks a few times because I actually wrote in my notes when I was watching the movie. Your character was sort of like a Bob from Twin Peaks.
Bob.
Yeah, and the faces did too. Actually,
it's Bob.
Kind of
I'm like
exaggerated face.
Yeah, I'm like in between Bob and the British guy, Mr. Bean.
It's like Rowan Atkinson. Yeah,
it's kind of like a combo. An evil version of them too. I mean, Bob's already evil.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, I'm gonna say something like that you may think is completely off topic, but I like watching sports, and I don't know if you guys know this player Nikola Jokic. From the Denver Nuggets. He got so mad. He got so mad. Was it like a month ago when he came back from like an injury, and he got almost injured during a play, and he got mad at another player, like and his face, like it went viral because his face, he was like, he was like nuts. He was like, because he was so upset because he was afraid to, have like a very bad injury, but his eyes he was so expressive, and everyone was like, what the hell was that? And I'm like, it just tells how angry and upset he was. And I feel like you said, in a world where now we always have to look good and this and that, and we don't see, especially I guess maybe in America, because the guy is from Serbia, so he doesn't give a shit about hiding his emotions, He's like, but like how emotive this face was in a setting that did not, people did not expect an emotional face like that, and it's a scary face. And I think, me, if I get attacked by someone, if the person has like a crazy face with crazy eyes, this is where I think the primal fear kicks in. Like, oh shit, this person, like the muscles of this face is like converting what the thought is behind.
Yep.
This is scary. You know what I mean? it's scarier than an emotionless face, like just like a robot. You know, I personally think that's what we were aiming for with Frankie. It's like we're not afraid of the mask as much as what's underneath and like her face is. You know.
Mm-hmm. The mask is really cool too, and I like that it gets
Well,
like torn apart as the movie goes on, and gets what's
It's
even
like-
creepy when it's like pristine, but I think when it gets torn apart, it
oh
gets
yeah, well, let me
When it
get the
gets
mask
torn,
real quick.
It's like
Yeah.
almost gore. It turns into gore. You
Turns
know?
it- yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then I can move my jaw and my lip with it, you know, and it's made for my face. So oh yeah, there she is.
Oh
Sweet.
man, that just looks so great as is.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is the actual real mask. The latex is like all worn out, and it's actually pretty disgusting.
It has all my mouth jizz all over it.
There's a lot of There's even your hair, Dina.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We go way back.
We go way back. But that's the thing. It's like we didn't have to, like, if you can see the detail of like the
Oh yeah.
the crackling thing, and the inside is super disgusting. Like, but it's great because it naturally became like this. We didn't have to age it or and I think just going, Dina, like you said, Tara, her role is so physical that I think, you know, she does a lot in it, and she does a lot with the mask, and then the mask just went through hell just like Dina did. And
yeah,
I think it was a happy incident, because then, like, production value wise, I feel like our mask was really looking super cool.
Yeah, definitely. Was that ever a problem? Did you have to like reshoot anything from earlier when the mask isn't ripped up?
There's one shot when I'm in the back of the car and I bring the mask. And I was like, yeah, you know, when she's going to the music studio, and I bring the mask. I was like, you should bring the mask just in case. The mask was fucked up like that, and we had to like digitally like make it look good.
Yeah.
That was the only time, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only time that it was like really fucked up. Yeah.
And then the beginning of the movie, we needed a new mask. Well, we shot that.
Yeah, though we reshot. So basically, yeah, we initially we had a mask that was not our mask, not a custom mask. Like this one, this mask was made just like Dina said. We used her face as like a base. Our makeup artist, like the makeup creator, like the mask creator, Ashley, she basically molded Dina's face, and then from that she changed the features, like you say, like she molded the jaw, she changed the nose, she made the lips more like, you know, like big lips, and then she did the mask, and then when she did the mask, Dina, the mask ended up being too small for your face, so every time you would put it on, it would be like,
it would pull my chin back, and then my nose, I couldn't breathe. It was crazy.
It was
we were
funny.
running in it.
Yeah.
Every time, and I'd have to take it off, and that's how that part ripped, because I'd have to pull it over my chin and then come up.
And the funny thing is, your mask.
Exactly.
Yeah, happy accidents. I think that, like, for example, the first time in the movie where you put it on in front of the mirror, when you smile, the mask is so tight that it looks different if I put it on this than if I put it on your face. I feel like if I put it on your face, it changes, it morphs into something even different.
Yeah.
A little bit. But yeah, we were insecure about the mask initially. We were like, wait, is that going to be the good mask? Is it going to be cool? And now we're so happy people are digging the mask, because obviously, you know, at the end of the day, it is a slasher. It is a masked serial killer kind of like slasher, right? So if the mask doesn't
you'll see that as a Halloween costume coming up.
We would love that. We would love that. Yeah. I mean, we still have the mold. We can make some more masks. You know?
Yeah.
We'll see it. Well, if people want the mask, we'll bring the mask to them.
Sweet.
For sure.
What do you want?
So I saw you had a short film, I Who Have No One. Now, was that I watched it, and I think it's some of the same footage, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So the short was like, so the movie is like an expansion of the short, and in the short the mask is different, so we had to go back and redo everything with the mask.
Yeah.
Then we added some scenes because the short didn't tell the big picture that we wanted to tell, right? So we had to change a few things. Initially, you know, we didn't want to reshoot just the short because like the kettlebell scene was just what, you know, what it needed to be, honestly, and we didn't necessarily want to do it. Also, we were kind of frustrated about the short. Like we felt like we had something really cool going on, but we, you know, COVID had happened just at that moment.
Okay, yeah.
We couldn't really, I don't know, like bring the short to the audience we wanted, and we hope that now with Frankie, you know, we will.
Yeah, because I'm a big fan of shorts, but it's a limited. There's limited platforms for them and limited things you can do with them. You know, you can do festivals, and you know they can end up on altar, but you know it's not the same as like actually playing in the theater for the most part, or like going on Blu-ray or DVD or even streaming. It's very limited what you could do with that. And the short is a fairly long short. So
it is a fairly long short. It was hard. Yeah, sorry to interrupt you. It was hard to program. It was 25 minutes long. So we were like, and also it was only telling, now that you've seen the whole movie, the short was only telling the you know, the how she becomes this, how she gets to become this killer. It was
an intro to the.
It was like an intro, exactly. Yeah. That's why we put it like it's round one of the movie. There's so much more. In fact, now that I look back on the movie, I'm like, I think personally, whatever happens next is so much stronger. Initially, we were really happy with the short, and we were kind of insecure, be like, oh shit, are we like, whatever we add to that, is it going to be as good as the short? And then as like we started, I was like, I think the short is the weakest part, honestly.
Yeah. And this project it's gone through transformation after transformation, and the script was evolving a lot of the time as well when we were doing it. And so I think the rounds are really fun, and how it jumps around in time. Well, not really. I mean, it's pretty, you know, it's 1 year, and then it's, you know,
it's
later.
Linear, other than
it's
the flashback, it's actually pretty linear. But
pretty linear.
But I think it was cool. Sorry, no, you go. You want to go?
No. It was just like from our original thing which was being like, you know, her origin story. Then the second act was going to be about like these two girls, and then how they get killed. And then the third act was pretty much the desert, which we already had. And then the second act kind of got mixed into,
chopped off. Yeah,
changed it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Completely.
Yeah, well, that's the beauty of indie filmmaking. You know, we shoot and then we cut if we don't, you know, if it doesn't make sense, or if we can always like reshape the film. Yeah. But it was good to have that short, so then you have like it's like your character had time to evolve, and I think that's what I think personally we try to do. It's like from the beginning of the film to the ending, like your character went through so much that, you know, there's like an arc to it.
Yeah.
I just know that the end part of the movie, I don't want to give anything away, but like my thoughts in the third part, I was like, oh, they're fucked. I'm like anyone encountering that character, Frankie, I'm like, oh, yeah, she seems normal now.
Yeah.
Like, because I've seen the whole rest of the movie, you know, I'm like, no.
She's like a ticking time bomb.
Yeah, it's like, you guys are screwed. You don't know what you're dealing with. And then I'm just waiting, like, oh god, like, to see when she's gonna pop off. Because I know she's gonna, like, be normal at one point, and then all of a sudden just like have that psychotic turn, which you did so good with, Dina, where I'm like, oh god, and then like the crazy comes out, and it's like, oh shit, they're fucked.
I'm so happy you like this. Is exactly what we were aiming for, you know.
You even brought up Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer at one time, and for me, like when you watch that, there's points of it you're like, oh, well, maybe he can be okay, like if it works out with his girlfriend or something.
Yeah, like maybe we could save him.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? He's super hot. You know what I mean? He's kind of hot, a little rough on the edges. You know, a little sandpaper.
And, you know, to a different kind of movie, but same way when I watch Taxi Drive or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And Frankie, there was that, and then it's again, not to spoil anything, but there's a point where it's like I actually feel bad for Frank when she's like realizes like her music career is probably over at this point, and it's like there's no going back at this point.
Yeah, this is the scene I'm the most proud of. I keep saying that it's my favorite scene of the film. It's like one of those scenes that I mean, not that we. I think it's a scene that almost doesn't even belong in this movie, in a horror like exploitation midnight grindhouse movie. You know, like this scene is like bigger than that in that sense. I think it's like a scene that could belong in a, like in a more like drama packaged movie. And I think this is like a lot of people so far have said like, oh, this is where I'm like, okay, I'm not only watching a slasher film, I'm watching, like we were saying, we're trying to do like a slasher with the soul. This is the moment where like, wait, I'm not only watching this like super B movie, midnight movie. It's like, it's bringing something new to the table. It's like something that we maybe haven't seen before,
That's one of the things that I love though, is like, you'd get these weird subtleties where you'd get this like smash in the face, craziness going on, but then you'd flesh out like the other characters and stuff. And it wasn't like, like a in your face kind of thing, but just these little nuances like that. And I really dug this whole movie. I really did.
Oh, thank you.
Not just saying it because you guys are here, but
No,
like when we watched it, we were all just like, oh
yeah,
my
we
God,
laughed
this
at
is
certain
so
times.
cool.
Honestly,
Yeah.
It was like seeing it in like a big theater full of people, just
we loved it, and
Yeah.
the cinematography was beautiful. Like
Oh, thank you.
black and
the
white
pop
jazz.
of colors.
Yep.
I really liked like the way the skies popped and the way the colors popped, and even the
And
night
that's very
scene.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I think, for the blue skies and stuff.
Yeah, the shots were really pretty. Like it was very cinematic. So like you say, it's a B movie, but it didn't look like one.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you.
Or sound
It
like one,
didn't
because
feel
the
like
music
one.
was also great too. Like
Yeah.
everything about this movie, I'm telling you, like it was just a really cool experience.
Which
I
tried to
way more arrogant.
I know. Yeah, next time we have you guys on, you won't talk to us then. But
Yeah, next time we're just gonna be like, so.
we'll enjoy it while
No
we can.
way.
You
Yeah.
guys are wearing berets.
No way, no way.
No way, guys.
No
Don't
Cigarette
worry.
holder.
We're not like
Parade.
I tried to, because we watched the credits, because I was like, I think this is her singing, and then I was happy to see that like you did.
Yeah, then my
most of
mind
the
was
music.
blown a little more. Yep.
Yeah. So do you is your music out there? Or can people listen to your music?
Yeah, it's on Spotify and all the major things, right?
Yeah.
How would we
Apple
find
Music.
this?
Just type Frankie Maniac Woman soundtrack on Spotify, and like all the songs that Dina sings are on there.
Nice.
And
Yep.
Pierre plays drums, you guys. You know
Oh,
that.
I didn't know
I
that.
play the
Awesome.
drums and
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Pierre's the.
So
Well,
much
there's my snare drum right there.
Right next to the heads. Yeah.
Right next to that.
Literally.
Yes, there's Kevin and Frankie and the snare.
Sweet.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
were all
Yeah.
the music, were all the songs like made specifically for the movie, or were any of them like stuff you had and like this will fit the film?
So we had Falling, the one that was in the
Music
studio. Music
Okay.
studio. That Falling is one of our songs.
I mean, it's your
and
song,
then-
Dina. This one you wrote.
That's
wrote
what
it
I wrote,
from-
yeah.
This is like. I mean, I play the drums on it, but it's your
He plays the
song.
drums, yeah, but it's my song. But we played it in our band, and then the song that's like dun 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 dun. That was the song we had in the band, but I never really finished the lyrics on that one.
Well, you
so
did like the mental breakdown desert scene is.
yeah.
That
Oh, who
song.
do you think you are? Walking around here like some sort of star. That one, yeah, we had that one, and that one was part of that song. So that was kind of like separate things that we put together. But then Monster and Me, which is the song when I kill
Yeah, Claire.
sorry.
That's fine,
I
that's
don't
fine.
killer.
You
I don't know.
kill every- you kill
Spoiler.
everyone. This is not a spoiler.
Mommy. When I kill her and I'm running after her, that was called Big Blue. But then for the film, because getting any song from any artist, it costs millions of trillions of dollars. So, we were like, we're
Yeah,
doing
we
it
were
ourselves. We're musicians, so we could do this. And so that song I rewrote the lyrics for to be more, scary and whatnot. So and she's like, it's called The Monster in Me, and it's like, you created this monster and now you have to deal with it. Slice, slice, slice. And so so we wrote that, and we did it with our band as well, with Masa on the bass, and then Chris Wong, who I grew up with since a kid in my hometown. He played guitar, and he's so fucking rad. And then Pierre on drums, and then me, and then our producer, who is his name is
Angelo.
Angelo. Damn it! I love you, Angelo. My bad. I'm a fucking bitch. Damn it. Anyways, Angelo, and he was great, and yeah, we did those songs last year, and then popped them in
And
there.
then you forget the main theme.
Oh, shit on a dick. Oh, yeah, that one. My bad.
The main theme, which I think is like maybe like one of your best singing. This was like the top line that we had from the short that we revamped with our composer, Matteo, a French composer. And then we revamped he revamped the composition and made it his own with
so great.
This like amazing orchestral 70s, music that fits Dina's vocals, I think, perfectly. That really became the identity of the film, in terms of like that late motive that comes back with with her singing up until the very end. It opens with this and it ends with this in a different arrangement, obviously, but
and that was made for the film.
Yeah, it was. This was made for the film, like
made for it.
Yeah. So I would say 50-50 of the rest of the songs, but this is really made for the film. And the film, like we always had the music in mind as like playing a big part of the film. And so we were so happy people bring it up, because initially we were scared people would not, like, when we started like screening the film, like very, very early on, no one was mentioning the music, and I was like, are you guys deaf? We're gonna take it personally at this point. Like, we've been making this music for so many years, and now like no one gives a shit.
Yeah. I love it how somebody was watching it at Panic Fest, a friend, Jack, and he was there for another film, Break a Leg. And he was watching our film, and he was like, they were saying that this is low budget, like this is crazy, they got the rights to this song. And he Shazams it, and he's like, these guys are liars. And he looks and he's like, oh fuck, it's them. I thought that was hilarious.
That's
he
classic.
Came out and he was like,
I love it.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, dude, yeah. And he was like, that's great.
I have my friend Leone from the Boo Crew, like the Bloody Disgusting Boo Crew. Leone, he watched the film, and like when the Falling song comes in, he paused the film, and he was like, oh shit, I like that song, I gotta Shazam it before I forget. And so he had not realized either, and then he Shazammed, and he's like, oh shit, it's Dina, but Dina is the actress. And then he put two and two together, and he's like, oh, the experience of watching the film was so much better now that I knew that it was really her song, which is kind of meta if you think about it, because then in the movie you said this is my song, which is technically your song.
Yeah, that's really like the kickstart in a lot of ways. It's like, I'm not going to give up my song to somebody just because like
just because I don't look the part
a certain way or something. Yeah.
I know, but then I never asked how much he was asking for, and I feel like that might have been a problem.
Now the gas is so high, you'd be like,
I know. Right now, I'm gonna take a step back as Frankie and be like, okay, what are we talking about? Now, numbers matter.
A whole different movie at that point. It just ends. Yeah.
Exactly. I didn't even know he was probably bringing like $450K for that song, and I just
a movie about a woman selling her music,
just making it rain at that point.
Yeah, I could have been. Yeah, you know what I mean. Oh God.
No, when Terry mentioned, it's a cinematic movie and it looks great. Did you shoot it on film? Because I think you did your last two movies on film, right?
I did not. No.
I thought
I wish
was shot on film.
But thank you. No, I wish I shot on Alexa Mini, so like the Alexa camera. But I did add some like film grain, like I have different film stocks, like emulation that.
It looks good, because it's sometimes when people do that, like you could, it's all like you can see the same thing over and over, so you can tell like
grainy.
It's like or just like someone hit a button and it's a filter.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I put a lot of like energy into that to try to make it feel as gritty as possible, but not go too far. And I use different types of grain for like different scenes, like the black and white has a particular one, then the flashback, and then the rest, like the desert has like its own grain. But we watched it at the Fangoria premiere 2 nights ago on the big screen, and I was so happy to see like how the grain looked on the big screen. I think it was looking.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was shot in film. So yeah, it looks great. It really adds to like the grindhouse kind of feel. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. There's so much work and energy put into that. I'm so happy people get those little things, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm hoping we can catch it on the big screen. I really would enjoy that.
Yeah.
So we're super indie, so we're still like trying to expand as much as possible. That's what. Where are you guys based again? East Coast, right?
Troy and I are in Massachusetts. Tara's in Arizona.
Okay, where
gotcha.
where are you guys in Massachusetts?
I'm on the Cape. Troy's off the Cape, but I go up to Boston all the time. So it's
okay, because May 2nd, it's playing at the Salem Horror Festival.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Wow.
Yeah.
So-
odd. I'm wearing a Salem.
Dude, you're
I
wearing
know, I saw
Nice.
that. Let's go.
Let's go.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys been. I don't know if you guys been to the festival. It was pretty. I had 2 witches there. It was pretty rad. So yeah. So if you guys want to catch it on the big screen, like May
That might be.
Thank you.
Okay, that's like next
Can.
weekend. All right.
this weekend. Otherwise, we may have a. So we have like this limited theatrical as of now in Southern California, and we're trying to expand. It's
Yeah.
we're really
It is I do see, because we have a lot of people on the show, and and there are more indie horror movies going to theaters, and I go to the theater every weekend. And besides like the big movies, I do see a lot of stuff that you probably wouldn't be theatrically released not that long ago, but people go and see horror movies.
What theater do you go to?
Well, there's 2 older like the Brattle and the Coolidge, but even the AMC in Boston shows a lot of indie horror films.
Really?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I feel like AMC is a little harder. They're a little more, they're like the jock for the high school.
You think what, the Coolidge and the what?
The Brattle. Those are 2
Coolidge and the Brattle. Jennifer Coolidge and Jonathan Brattle.
Well, it's actually funny because on Instagram, we're streaming this on Instagram too, and I see that Mark, who runs the midnight movies at the Coolidge, is actually watching the show. So
Mark!
Well,
listen, do you want to play Frankie Maniac Woman? Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
I'd love to get in touch with
Call
Mark
me.
because basically, we're distributing this film with my company, so I guess in that sense, we
support indie filmmakers.
We're flexible, and we're
very flexible. Would you like to find out? I'm just kidding. Listen,
we're flexible, and we don't necessarily follow like regular distributions like agenda, right? Like
the Coolidge is cool. It's like this 100-year-old theater, like Art Deco theater, and
I love Art Deco.
They do midnight movies every weekend, and and a lot of indie stuff. It's a really cool place.
Dude, that's right up our alley.
Yeah, that would be right up our alley, because that's what we're gonna expand like this. We're gonna see if people are interested. Right now, so far, I'm so happy you guys like the film. The feedback has been good so far. We're 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, so that's so cool.
Nice.
And we have like a lot of support on Letterboxd too, which is something, because sometimes it can be pretty rough on there. But eventually we'll have like a digital release. Tentatively, it should be like maybe the last 2 weeks of June, so it should be soon. But basically, nowadays we're so small with the indie of the indie. We're doing like anything hybrid. If we can have like this, if we can push the theatrical run and bring it to a certain audience here and there, we're trying to. But then if we have to go digital rollout because other people,
but I do think it's a movie that I know you guys have played festival stuff, but I think it would really play well with an audience, because the best movies with an audience are horror movies and comedies.
Please,
and
there's so many
because it would be a
friends I
movie to
show it to.
Yeah, it'd be really fun.
In Arizona, what's
what about Tara? What about Arizona?
What's your theater? What theater you go to?
There's a theater here that's independent. What's it called? I don't remember what it's called. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you can let us know later.
Yeah.
But I'll let you
Yeah.
know, and I
Yeah.
will help, and I will get ticket sales, and I will get everyone I know to come see it. 'Cause
Please.
It deserves to be seen.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, we'll try. We'll try to
We
bring
want
it
to
to as
kind of
many
do,
people as
if we could do
possible.
like what the Iron Lung did, you know, where people
Yeah,
like
yeah.
called their theaters, like their little independents were like, hey, there's this movie, and got us in touch with them, and then maybe we would be like, hey guys, I don't know. Yeah,
just,
we're small, we're grassroots.
the Hunting of Matthew Nichols just played theaters recently,
Oh,
and
Exactly.
they self-distributed the movie and got in theaters. I had them on the show, and so
Cool.
it can happen. You
you
Oh,
can.
yeah.
And it will.
Absolutely. Well, you know what? If you have their contact, I would love to get in contact with them.
yeah,
too.
see how they did that. Yeah,
If they're open to the discussion. Yeah, right now we're not there yet. We're just trying to raise awareness and see if people dig it, and if they're and then
yeah. It was a similar route too. They played some festivals and got a buzz, and then they self-distributed and got into theaters. I'm not exactly sure how, but
because like at this point no one's gonna hustle as hard as we are gonna hustle for this film, and the risk was that if people initially watching this film, the feedback was like people would be a little bit scared, like, oh, maybe it's too provocative, maybe people are not going to get it, maybe it deals with like body image and people that like bigger people that might not like it, and basically Dina and I would be like, no, this is so wrong. It's people are gonna connect with the film. This is our gamble. It's like people want this, and the distributors or people who there's so many people who think they're not going to want it, where we are betting, we're gambling, like, no, the horror audience, and broadly speaking, just like there's an audience I think that will connect with this film. So now it's how can we
There's I think millions of people would enjoy this.
Oh, hell
Yeah.
I have seen actually today, because I think it was Bloody Disgusting, one of those, like they posted some stuff, and I saw a lot of my friends sharing like, oh, this looks wild. And then I was like, cheap plug, they're on the show tonight.
That's so
Yes.
great.
Yeah. I can't believe you two agreed to come on the show. I was so excited.
Dude, Tara, hell yeah.
I got big knots in my stomach before we got on the show.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sweating. I'm like, oh, gotta play it cool. Like, I don't want to think I'm an idiot.
No, thank you guys. No, that means so much to us,
Rebecca Kennedy's been on the show several times, so
we
big
love
fan of
Rebecca.
her work, and I love Two Witches, and Traumatica was on my list last year, one of my favorite movies. I thought that was awesome.
Dude.
Well, Rebecca's coming to see. We're all gonna go to a movie theater tomorrow for the opening in Southern California. So she'll see the film for the first time.
Oh, that's
tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, she's coming.
Nice. Yeah.
I tried to watch Two Witches 2 nights ago, and I got so scared I had to get up and leave the room.
Really?
And go to my husband and be like, "There's this movie, and I don't know why I'm so scared, but I cannot watch this alone. So can you please watch this with me when you have time?" Okay. And I'm like, there's like parts where I'm just like, oh God. Because like the horror never stops. Like,
it's a pretty fast-paced movie too. Yeah. Oh, thank you. That means so much.
Are you kidding me? I was getting so creeped out. Like, that movie creeped me out so bad.
Oh, I'm so down. That was our first one too, man.
That was
Don't watch it alone.
Don't do it.
Don't watch it alone.
I always keep your dog close.
It creeps
Yeah.
up on you. Like, you don't think it's gonna be scary. You're like, okay, this is going on, and then all of a sudden you're like, and then I'm just like, oh God, like my dog barks and I'm all scared, and I'm like, okay, I'm not watching this alone.
Exactly. Oh man, any movie. That's what I love about horror movies, is they can get that feeling from you that no other movies can. You know what I mean?
So true.
Oh God, makes you feel alive.
You guys kind of answered this in a couple ways, like the machete scene, or you even just slipping, and the mask. But Jay, a question: sometimes the best creative moments are by accident. When you recognize the potential and capitalize on, what accident do you feel added the most to your movie?
There's more moments of like that would just best describe this. Let me think. Do you have something in mind, Dina, or I have to think about it real quick?
Like an accident. I had to fall through the table because the other actor
Yeah.
didn't want to.
Yeah, but it was already
That's not an
still
accident.
planned. It was still planned.
It was an accident. Oh,
Tell me.
well, we weren't really
Oh,
gonna
I have
get
something.
okay because I
No, go.
wasn't gonna get stabbed in the script, remember? But that piece of the table that was broken, it just fit under my fat flap, and so I just put it in there, and then I was like, "Look, it looks like it gets stabbed," and then I pull it out of my fat flap. That sounds so gross, but it's the truth. And then Pierre was like, "Oh shit, dude, that does look like it's inside you," and I was like, "I know." So then I get stabbed.
Yeah. Well, I'll
That's
say
that
again
story.
with the. I think the happiest accident for this film was the mask getting beat up like this.
Oh yeah.
Because it initially was not supposed to get beat up like this. So I guess
Mhm.
we were more aiming with a more like Michael Myers-y look that eventually went heavily on the Leatherface side, and that came from the physicality that Dina brought to the role and to the mask. And I think from the moment the mouth like opened and like
that
ripped
made
off,
it too. You're so right. That's just
it
That is
created, it gave room for Dina to take like the insanity a step further, because now we could see the jaw, the tongue, like you were saying, like more teeth, and you could breathe more also under
Yeah.
that mask. It's funny because I would say something to her, like a direction I would say to her also was like a short, like some that's like some Kane Hodder like stuff. It's like, when you breathe, just don't breathe with your lungs and your chest. Just breathe with your freaking, like shoulders, like give me more breathing, more stuff. And I feel like also the mask, like being like this, you were more free. You could breathe better through the mask and stuff. And so you were not like contained into that like super tight thing anymore. Now you could be like this more animalistic, primal killer that I think, again, that's a happy incident. I mean, we took it for granted super fast. We were like, okay, we're gonna roll with it, and we weren't like, fuck, we fucked up the mask. We were like, fuck it, it looks cool, and then we rolled it. But we didn't realize how maybe now, looking back when we were looking for the poster and saying, like, I found the poster, like the what they call the screenshot that would eventually make the poster, and I was like, thank fuck for that mask. And
It was
just
meant
in
to
the
be.
background. It
Yeah.
looks so eerie back there right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly. Doesn't she? Look at her.
It's
She's looking at
crazy.
you.
She's a
It's like
beauty.
I just kind of focused on it. It's like, God damn, the mask is looking at me now.
Yeah, she is.
And I have
I've
one
been-
last, just to answer the question. There's one last little thing that is the what's it called? The tarantula on the little rock. We were that was the first day in the. I don't know if you guys picked that up. When she wakes up, that was the first day when we were in the desert. The very first day we arrive on the location, and I'm like start moving things around because I need to set up shots. And there's like this big what's it called, like this big umbrella thing with like the big base, and I start moving this thing that's so heavy, so I need to like lift it. And Dina's brother's like, "What are you doing? Like, don't move that!" Like, and I'm like, "Why? I need to get it out of the shot." And he's like, "Well, we go to this house that like in the middle
desert.
of the desert. There's got to be some stuff under there, like some like." And I was like, "There's nothing under that thing. What are you talking about?" And I lift the thing, and as soon as I lift the thing, I see this big ass spider.
Woo!
So it's real. And the thing is, we shot in the winter. It was like February, and it was actually cold. It was not really hot, and so the spider doesn't move. It did not move. It was like hibernate. I mean, eventually, Mark, our friend, told us no, it was hibernating. It was like not moving.
okay.
It was just like asleep.
Oh, it
But
was
I
like slow.
I thought it was dead. So.
Yeah, you see
She
it
puts it
moving.
right by my face.
Oh,
So basically, we had joked a week prior. That's what the crazy happy incidents. We had joked a week prior, being like, "Oh, it would be funny if Frankie would wake up in the desert with like a spider." So then we were like, "Oh, should we just go, get a spider that we can, But it was too much budget. So, flash
You see a
forward
spider
a
you
week
can beat
later.
up?
Yeah,
I tell
exactly.
Dina, so I picked up the spider. I picked it up and I was like, all right, Dina, like you wanted a spider last week. We have a spider. This is a sign of the gods. But Dina, you taking shit. You was like, well, let's have it.
Oh, well, okay. First of all, I watched that stupid Billie Eilish music video where she like has those spiders and shit. I was like, if she can do it, I can do it. And apparently I can't. And I pushed it out. Yeah, I did. And you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I did.
Well, I mean, we know. I don't even know if these things are. I don't know if they bite or whatever. But so
dude, yeah, I'm not gonna get bit. I almost killed myself with a machete.
So we put it on the rock, and then we did this. We did the shot, and then Dina got up, and then we went out to go tell people like, oh, we found this spider. Come see, blah blah blah. And then we went back, and it was gone.
Aww.
Yeah.
So then he either woke up or like something ate him.
It's either or.
Probably just dug
Well,
in the
he was a
ground.
pretty good sized spider. It would have taken something to munch.
It was
him.
like this big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably just crawled away and dug into the sand like those spiders do.
Well, at
Because
least
the
it
thing
didn't
is, we
find
put
your
it
critter in
on the
desert there.
rock. We put it on the rock in the sun, so maybe like the spider got hot and came back to like.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he like unfroze because it was
Yeah.
during the winter.
Because then our friend told us that they freeze and they just go into this like
deep
state
sleep.
where they just don't function, but they're not dead. And when heat comes back, they come back to life, and then so maybe like being in the sun for a bit, they came back to life, and then they.
That makes sense. My tortoise gets all sluggish when she's cold.
Yeah.
That's how the giant cockroaches are here in Arizona.
Oh.
There's like cockroaches that are like this big. But they're not
hissing ones.
They're not the infesting ones. They're like lone, they travel alone. But
they're lone wolves.
Yeah, they're really smart and they're really mean. Like they'll look at you.
What the fuck?
When you come across them, you see their head like turn and look at you, and they fly too. But yeah,
hell no.
So scene of the next of the sequel, you wake up with a cockroach on your face.
Oh no!
I
lived with
That's a cockroach wrangler here, Tara.
Yeah, I
They're
can't deal with
evil.
that. I don't think.
You're evil. Yeah, no, Tara. I have a little. No.
Yeah, like they're this big. One time I tried to battle one, and it went like this with its arm, and its spikes cut my hand.
Really?
Wait, Tara, what? No.
Yeah, like they
You
have
got like mutant
spikes.
cockroaches.
Mutant
Don't mess
like
with these.
cockroaches that know kung fu and shit.
Yeah.
They're just
Yeah.
like, "Duh."
Like it turned its head and looked at me, and then I went to grab it, and it like went like this, and then like it cut my hand with its arm spikes. They're really crazy here.
Okay.
Now you're probably part cockroach.
Yeah, that's
probably.
That's like what was that
werewolf
one?
now.
That movie, District 9.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
go.
Oh
I
yeah.
love that movie.
I'm gonna be
So-
turning
That was a
into
great
Gonna
movie.
be a wereroach now, Tara.
Yes. A wereroach. Oh, dude.
At least I'll survive radiation.
It's true.
you
You'll survive
will.
everything
That's true.
at that point.
Z-Man wants to know: are we talking about sequels for this, or are there plans to do another Frankie?
Well, we don't want to spoil the ending of this one, but like I said, like I've been telling people, if people connect with the killer, if people like this masked killer and they want to see more of Frankie, we'll bring them more, for sure.
Yes.
Please more Frankie, please.
Please,
I'll have to
please,
check
yeah.
with my schedule. It's wide open. It's
Dina, you have a lot going on, but you're free.
I got a lot going on, but I'm free. Yeah. Yeah.
Please make another one.
So yeah, we would love that. If people want to appreciate Frankie, we have a lot of other things that we are actually already mapped out for Frankie to do.
Oh, sweet! I honestly loved it. Not to zero to hear anything.
Me too.
It was a great combination of it, like us.
I'll sign the petition
movie,
right
but
now.
Also got yeah,
Got one signature on the sequel.
I mean,
All right.
it's very original. I would say, Pierre, that don't listen to what anyone tells you. This concept is very original and it's very refreshing.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Tyler. Thank you. Cool. Well, that feels good. That's because I go in one direction, and sometimes we question ourselves, like, "Oh shit, are we?" So it feels good to have people like you guys reminding us that we're on the right track.
I know
Also,
we're a
we
sample size, but all three of us are all big supporters.
thank you.
How do I hear?
Dina, what
Hey,
happened
she's
to you?
back. I mean, she might not know she's back.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't know.
We can hear you. I don't know if you can hear us.
I can't hear
Just
anything.
pantomime
Fuck.
everything.
Can you hear me? Are we leaving? Can you hear me?
I
Yes,
can't
we
hear
can
you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can
Oh,
hear
okay.
you.
Fuck, I can't hear you. I don't know. Somebody called me and then it's
Oh,
gone.
no,
Are we
all
leaving?
right.
Is this done?
Yeah,
Are
I
we?
think we.
When
Yeah,
are we
yeah.
getting together again?
We
That's
have
the
to
question.
go. We
Are
have
we
to
having
go
dinner?
to dinner.
What are we
Dina.
doing? You guys,
Yeah,
let's go
That's
have
right. You
chicken
guys
wings and
have to
beer.
go out.
I love
to
you,
eat.
dude.
Yeah, we love
I
you
can't
too.
hear
This is
you,
great.
but I love you.
Yeah.
I'm so
Well,
sorry.
where can people follow
I'm
to
sorry,
see?
bad words. Anyways, I love you guys so much, Troy, Neil, Tara. Dude, I don't know how to fix this.
That's all right. I was just about to wrap up. So where can people follow?
How do
Pierre
I fix
to see
this?
what
Do
I
you
would
want me to try?
go out and come back in? Try.
Mic is muted. Mic is on. Okay.
Go back.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna
then
walk
come
back?
Mhm.
Go back?
Go.
Yeah, leave
And
and then
come
come back.
back.
Fast forward.
No.
You leave,
Go back.
and then
Walk
you
back.
come back.
Refresh.
Yes.
Should I refresh? Refresh.
Right.
Hey, let's fucking go.
All
Okay,
right.
I'm refreshing.
This works. Yeah.
And in the meantime, so anyone who's interested in the movie can follow Frankie Maniac Woman movie on Instagram, or they can follow me and Dina. So me and Pierre TSIGA on Instagram. Dina, I think is Dina.Ramona.
Yeah. Sorry, we're back.
You're
Can you
back.
hear us now?
We're back, baby.
Yeah.
We're back.
But I mean,
High
Dina,
five.
we're
Hell yeah,
back,
Tara.
we're back, but we're gonna have to go, Dina, because you have to come have dinner.
Oh,
and we
dude,
have
I know,
other
we're having
things
dinner.
to do. We have other things to do.
something
That,
yummy.
I know. He's mom's cooking.
Oh.
Sweet. All right.
Mom is cooking. Yeah.
Mom's cooking, and she's from France, and she's
Yeah.
half Italian, so
Oh.
she knows how to
So
put
the
it down.
cooking
Can
is
there be a
good.
better combo? Come on.
I know,
That's
dude.
amazing.
And
No.
it must be late here on the East Coast. What time is it now?
It's almost 11 here.
It's almost 11. No?
Yeah.
You tell
So,
me you're
yeah,
having
this was
duck,
great,
I'm gonna
though.
be really jealous now.
This was great. I love having you both here, and you're
Oh,
welcome
man.
back anytime.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you. Thank you. You know what?
So
You
glad I
know
got
what?
to
We
meet you
would.
both.
I'm
We
so glad I
would
got to
love
meet
to-
you, Tara.
Thank you.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could. I mean, I have a feeling we could talk more about this. We're open to coming back. For example, like when we have like the VOD release. If you guys
Sweet,
are
yeah.
down,
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
because obviously we love we love theaters and stuff, but the VOD will also be kind of our bread and butter.
Bread
I
and
guess
butter, baby.
We wanna keep keep having people have Frankie in their mind, and
Oh, yeah.
not forget about this killer. So whenever
Open it up
like
to
that.
more viewers. Always a good thing.
Exactly. So we're hustlers. We're here. If you want us, we'll be there.
All right.
So maybe sometime in June, something like that. We'll
Happy
stay in
round.
touch. We'll stay in touch for sure.
right.
And in the meantime, Tara, whenever if you can find out what theater you like to go to.
Yes, I
You know.
looked it up. It's the Majestic. They're
Okay,
the
the
ones who will play like independent and exploitation films. We actually played a filmmaker, Christopher Bickle, one of his films on
Oh
there.
yeah, Chris Pickles.
Okay.
Great.
And
Yeah,
what town are you?
so-
What time in Arizona do you live in?
What time is it here?
No, what
It's
town?
1969.
What city? What city? What city?
I think it's in Tempe.
Tempe?
Yeah.
Tempe,
What's-
Arizona.
Yeah.
Tempe? I don't know. I don't know that.
Tempe.
The Majestic.
That's somebody's nickname. That's only a temp
Okay.
True.
everywhere they go. What's up, Tempe? No, sorry.
Oh,
Just
Tempe.
it's a beautiful town. I don't know what I'm saying. You
Yeah,
guys,
so
I've had coffee on an empty stomach.
You're fine.
Oh, jeez.
I will
But
talk
yeah.
to the Majestic.
The
And-
Majestic.
Thank you. And then
I'll,
yeah,
Dude,
make
that'd
that
be
to Mark from the Coolidge, and yeah, this was sweet.
absolutely. So
gonna get it out
we're happy
there.
to try to bring
We're
it
gonna
to
do
as
it,
many,
guys. This is grassroots. All right,
Yeah.
grassroots.
And congratulations on the movie. We loved it.
Thank you.
And I
Thank you
think people
so
are
much,
gonna
guys. It
really
means
dig
so
it.
much.
Yeah.
Great work, guys.
And
Great
enjoy
work.
enjoy your dinner.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you guys
Yeah.
so much. It was great
Okay.
meeting you both.
It was
Bye.
so good to meet you guys. Tara, Troy, Neil, bye.
Bye-bye.
Pierre, I'll see you in 35 minutes.
35 minutes. All right. You
All right.
come.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Bye. How do I log out?
Bye.
Okay. There we go.
No escape
That was,
now.
they were awesome.
Oh, they
Wow,
were
they were
tremendous.
lovely, lovely people.
Yeah.
They
That was great. And the movie's awesome. And we had a great time watching it together. We always have a fun time watching any movie together, even if it's like bad. But this was really good movie, and we had a blast watching it. And I can imagine watching it with like a bunch of horror fans in a
If
in
it was
theater
a
would be a
packed
great
house,
time.
it would be a blast seeing that movie.
Oh yeah. And I was honest when I said that I was a little starstruck.
Oh, they were both super cool too. Like you couldn't ask for two better people.
They were so nice. They deserve to have that movie there. And also, I need to take a bathroom break. I'm so sorry.
All right, yeah, I actually have the trailer here for Frankie, Maniac Woman. We're gonna play that up, and we'll be back in a few minutes here.
Do it to it.
Thanks for fitting me in today, Doctor. I know you're like really busy. You have a nice office. Things are going really good. Found a new hobby. Yeah. I'm taking a butcher's class. And getting really good at using the knife. You know, it's really nice to find my calling. Because I always thought it was music. But I'm finally figuring out what I'm really good at. Makes me feel alive. People say I'm dramatic. I don't think I'm dramatic. You know, quite the opposite, actually. I mean, I can get a bit aggressive, but who doesn't, right? You know, I feel like for the first time in my life, I'm finally becoming the person I was always meant to be. I really love you. I like pretty little things. You think I'll ever be normal? Think anybody will ever love me? I think that's all I've ever wanted. Is to be loved. The sad thing is I don't think I ever will be. But they'll know who I am.
Helmet cam on, LiDAR autofocus works, sound?
Our family really wants to know what is behind the secrets around my grandfather's past, and we want to help reveal whatever it probably is.
Zoe, you know, the idea of Dracula's a love story, and I think people can understand why Dracula is like in love with Elizabeth or Elizabetha. But like for your character, like what do you think about like why are you drawn to Vlad? The reincarnated version.
Okay, Mina.
Mina.
Okay. I think there's a love feels like a kind of magic, doesn't it? It can feel like when you love someone, you can almost feel like you're under a spell.
Wrote 2x4 to the face.
Yeah, that too. But I think there's an aura to Dracula when she meets him. There's like even though he's meant to be this monstrous character, I think there's like an aura of love around him, which is the love he has for Elisabetta. And that brings a kind of music. She starts to hear this like music that starts to almost haunt her, and it starts to ignite something inside of her that makes her remember herself. And I think the thing, at least for me, that I find so beautiful about true love is that you can, I mean, it makes you feel like you're being seen for the first time, and you're being like met. And I think Mina finds, it's almost like she hears like a chime when she sees him. She's like, and it's like that gong effect, you know, when two souls are destined for each other. There's like this magic there. And I think he brings her back to herself, which is a beautiful thing about love. It brings you closer to yourself in a way. And yeah, I think that's what she's attracted to, other than being handsome and charming.
Yeah, I didn't mean it like, why would you
and
be attracted to
mysterious.
this guy or something? But yeah.
And wealthy.
Well, it's good because it's written, you know. It says right there, you know, the love of her life.
Yeah, love of.
It's pretty clear what needs to be.
Yeah, what
we need
needs
to
to be
see.
done. Yeah, yeah. Apple of her eye.
When it shows Dracula in all the different time periods throughout the 400 years, which version of him was your favorite to play? Like
I think
costume-wise?
the Venetian court, I think, was my favorite. I just like the get up, I think, and I love Amadeus. You know, there's something about.
Great movie.
There's something about maybe I don't know. I look more normal in those clothes than somebody.
It really suits you. Okay.
Don't recognize you right now, actually.
The fair skin and the freckles and the
He's
red
a cowboy,
hair
actually.
And
No,
then-
Yeah, I didn't
that was a
expect
lot
that,
of
to
fun.
be honest. So.
I
For
think it was a lot
Zoe-
of fun also because of the scene though, and it was I like things like that I know we know what it needs to be, but we're not sure how we're gonna get there, but we know that this moment needs to become like this. But what does it look like? How does it happen? And figuring that out why we're shooting is sometimes really exciting.
The costumes were so beautiful for your character. Which costume was your favorite?
Oof. That's a tough one. I would say Elisabetta's purple velvet princess dress. That veil. Oh my god. I really did feel like a princess when I put it on. My inner child, who was always wearing a tiara, was like, you know, like so excited to have her little princess moment as an adult. Yeah, God, it was so beautifully designed, and all the pearls and all the detail, just really
Really beautiful.
yeah, so beautiful.
And so much attention, and also at such a speed too, that everyone's figuring these things out and and making them real.
Yeah.
And there was a beautiful costume that we didn't end up wearing in the film. And it was a really white. I don't know if you saw that one I was wearing.
Oh yeah.
It's really white. It was gorgeous, but it wasn't. It was one costume too many.
Hi, I'm Tom Savini, and you're watching Without Your Head. But why?
Hey, I believe we're back here. Are you with me, Troy?
I am with you, Chief.
All right, we are back here. Hit the like button.
Hit it.
Boom. Smash the like button. You can subscribe. Become a member. It starts only $3 a month. Or you can become a producer. for only $10 a month. Like our boys Werewolf in Sicily. And Vic Schiavone. Tara is back. Hello, Tara.
Hello.
Welcome back.
We've
Hello.
opened up the lines here if anyone wants to video in and say hello. And we've got some trailers to play. And I've got some news. Chobo, are you there? Anthony,
where are you?
what's he doing? He better not
He's
be doing
turned into a
anything naughty
Christmas
in the
light.
background.
He better not.
Dun,
Oh,
dun,
there he is.
dun.
Hello,
How you doing?
what's up, Chobo?
Hi,
Anthony.
Anthony.
Very good.
Hello.
Very good. I went
Got
bowling.
a Superman hat on, shirt on.
Yep.
That looks cool. I like it.
What was your score in bowling tonight?
All right. I went bowling tonight.
I love bowling.
I've never
Bowling's
been
fun.
bowled. I've never bowled.
I like to do dances after I make something on
Really?
the floor.
Nice. I
I've
like
never-
to hit
I've
a
never
pin, which
bowled.
rarely happens if I
You've
bowl.
never bowled, Neil?
No. Never
No.
went bowling.
I'm going to have to take them bowling one of these days.
Yeah, maybe we'll go bowling after when we're making Arbor Day.
Yes.
It's so 80s feeling.
Now, do you go like 10? Is it like the candle pin, the small ones, or like
It was versus tonight.
Oh. Got to go with the big ball.
I've bowled on video games like the old Atari. And stuff.
Atari, that's cool.
Crazy. It's so fun, especially when you go midnight bowling and it's all disco.
Oh,
Sorry that everybody's weak.
I played croquet.
wonderful. Thank you.
Hey, it's good and everything.
Are you all right, Anthony?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right. Just a little tired, you know.
Well, you go bowling all the time. That's bound to take it out of you.
It's fun.
Mhm.
That's
It'll get ya.
Are you a good
Yeah.
bowler, Anthony?
Yes, I'm a good bowler.
Tara, are you a good bowler? Or you just enjoy doing it?
I have luck from time to time, but I wouldn't say I'm good.
All right. Did you
I'm
hear
great.
that by accident? I didn't. This is Troy's favorite toy.
Oh my God!
Chicken. Wah, 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 wah. Mhm.
Chicken.
It is a chicken. I have a rubber chicken by me at all times, just in case.
You always need one, just in case.
Just in case,
Got
it comes in handy every once in a while.
So I watched a movie last week, Neil and Troy and Tara. It was good.
Oh, what'd you
Which
watch?
one?
The movie Feature Smash on
Oh,
Tubi.
nice. Very good.
Hell yeah. To the hell
Yeah.
yeah.
You see AJ and Nasty Neal.
Yep,
in that one.
I tagged him on Facebook with that.
Good.
So I'm still up to 2021 in my memoirs.
Okay. You're getting there. You're
Yep.
taking right along.
Yep, and I'm excited for Clayface.
That
That
does
one
look
looks
good, I have
good.
to say.
Lestat looks good. Did
Looks
you
like
see
they're
the
really
trailer?
going into the horror. They're leaning into the horror of Clayface.
Swamp Thing's gonna be the next one. Swamp Thing, if they approve it.
Really? All right.
Swamp Thing, Batman Brave and the Bold. Mhm.
This is my oh, by the way, I want to bring this up here. This is my little this is my Art the Clown.
Little Art.
Art the Clown's awesome and everything.
He is Art the Clown. And
Is he
Art the
squishy?
Clown. No, he's like
But he
almost like
moves.
wood or something.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
So
he's made
Art
like a marionette.
yeah, kind of like a marionette. Art the Clown, the actor, not the actual Art the Clown. David Howard Thornton, he proposed to his girlfriend.
I saw that.
Dressed as Art the Clown.
Really?
Oh, that's awesome.
I want my boy Art the Clown to play the Joker.
And she accepted. She said yes.
Yeah, Joker's gonna be good in
Yeah, it
the
would have
DCU.
been into the story and she turned him down. No, it would have been. It would
Whoa. So maybe that wasn't a good move.
No,
then.
she said yes. He even shared it in the Without Your Head group. I was like, oh, nice.
Aww.
No, I didn't.
Good for him.
Yeah. Oh shit! It's the man, Nasty Neal. I like this guy.
Hey, Nolan.
I like this Nolan. This Nolan person knows what's up.
Mhm.
It's true.
They know it's Neil.
They know what time it is.
Mhm. You know what
There was a
time
lot
it is?
of love for
Chabot
Tara
time.
during the interview as well throughout the show.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Woo.
And just complete hatred for Troy.
Well,
Hey, buddy.
as
No,
well
no,
it should
no,
be.
No, no.
Troy is so lovable.
He is.
I'm so
Well,
lovable
you don't know
too.
him as well as I do, but no, he's
True.
You know, a lot. Mostly, I think siblings like argue and stuff. But Troy and I have never had like an actual like fight of anything.
No, I think there's a good like age difference. You know, like,
Yeah.
I think if
Except
people
for
are
when
too close
I
together,
did make,
Otherwise,
I did
you don't
make
wanna
his
see
nose
his
bleed
ass.
once. I did make
So
his nose
I'm gonna
bleed.
see Michael on Monday.
He taught me how to box when I was a little kid.
Mhm.
This is how
That's
I box, like a 1920s bare knuckle fighter.
Like
And
fisticuffs.
yeah,
exactly. Yep.
and I punched him in the
All right.
nose, and I made him bleed.
Mhm.
And then I swore off violence. I've never punched anyone since.
Me either. Me, I'm a lover. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Oh,
Oh,
all right. Yeah.
Yep.
Me too.
I think I'm gonna hide.
We'll find you.
Ooh, that's
Mhm. Okay.
So tomorrow, I'm going to be interviewing the folks behind. Have you guys ever seen The Rise of Leslie Vernon?
Yeah.
No.
It's a great
really good
mockumentary about a slasher.
No.
Great movie.
Robert
And,
Englund's in it, real good.
Yeah,
stuff.
Robert Englund's in it. And so they have a crowdfunder to do the sequel, long-awaited sequel. And
Nice.
it hit the goal in 9 minutes.
Wow.
In 9
Hey,
minutes,
that's
they hit the
awesome.
goal.
Really? Congrats.
Woo!
And so I thought maybe they'd be like, well, why do we need to do an interview now? But we're still doing the interview tomorrow. They were asking, I think, for 20 grand, and the last I looked, they were over 150,000.
That's
150. That's
They
tremendous.
really-
That's awesome and everything.
Yeah, so really wild. So
That's pretty
congratulations to them. So that'll be up on the website probably sometime tomorrow night.
Well, damn.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I really recommend it, Tara, if you've not seen it.
I like your hair, Tara.
Thank you. I
Wow.
tried to do a bouffant today.
I got a haircut. I got a haircut the other day.
nice.
Just one?
Yeah.
The one in the middle.
You should get them all cut.
Yep.
Get a bouffant like this.
I was actually thinking today, I was actually thinking about your hair. That sounds weird, but when I was thinking about making the Tara puppet, if I was gonna make a puppet of all of them,
Or my
and I was
puppet.
gonna do your
Oh, my
hair,
puppet, Neil.
I comb the hair down and then the band.
And the beard and the bald head and the bald head. I got a scar from shaving, you know.
That's how
Whoa.
dude.
You
Right?
cut your
I
head.
press on my legs.
Got my hair. Yeah.
Speaking of the Joker, the movie The People's Joker is now on Tubi. Yeah, I've actually never saw
Hey,
that.
Pete. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, Pepe Potit.
Pepe Poti, my boy.
Pepe Potita.
Pepe's a good man. I hope he's doing well. He was in a really bad accident like a couple years ago.
I was in an accident too. You know, I was living in Rockaway Park.
You were in a microwave?
Rockaway.
Oh.
What happened?
Gained 300 pounds, but I lost it.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
You gained an additional 300 pounds?
No, I lost it.
Wow. Man. Well, that's amazing.
You got to work on that puppet, Neil. That Anthony Chabot puppet.
Yeah, I actually did make. I started to make making the Nasty Neal puppet, and I thought I hear my echo, and it just it kind of looked like it looked more like a penis than a human puppet.
Well, we didn't want to tell you.
I'm looking forward
show in the
to.
background?
I watch. Guess what? I did the opening, closing to OnlyFans on my YouTube channel.
Nice.
I got the tape for that. I got the VHS back, Pepe. So I got the VHS, and everybody signed the box. You know.
Our pal Craig Lindbergh, who is a regular here on the show, he is getting us the makeup crew from the new Crystal Lake TV show about.
Wow, really? I'm looking forward to that. I am looking forward to that show.
Thank you.
I have not seen Daredevil Born Again just yet. You know, my homegirl Jessica Jones is in it. And then
I broke my finger and I can never straighten it out.
Oh wow!
Me
Just
too.
don't dress your puppet in a pink turtle like
kidding.
Neil. You'll be fine.
Did you really break your fingernail?
Yeah, a couple years ago. It's never been able to straighten out. That's as far as it will.
Let's have $5 more, and I will go longer than the hour.
Yeah.
What the hell is playing in the background?
Oh, nothing. Just some old school commercials.
Turn off your radio in the background, Chobo.
Yeah, just did. I load it.
Tara's gonna knock you around.
So how's life? I went to the thrift store last week to get me some VHSs.
Oh, sweet.
I got me Golden Child and RoboCop 3.
Golden Shower.
Oh, cool.
Golden Child.
Golden Child. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. That's
Eddie
with,
Murphy.
I love Golden Child.
I got the tape for that, and it had the raw trailer. I saw it in 1987 when I was living in Ridgewood. My cousin took me to see that at the end of the 87. My first ever rated R movie.
When I was a little kid, after I watched The Golden Child, I used to put like a sheer sheet over myself and pretend to be the lady who was like lying there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like
At the end.
As pretend. And I just thought that was so cool.
When I was a kid, I was dressing up like Superman and the Ultimate Warrior. God rest his soul.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
I watched the Andre the Giant documentary.
Wow, that was sad. I shed a tear for that. I read the comic book for that.
I totally, like, in the end, I was all, what's wrong with me? I was all,
Mhm.
I was all crying. I'm just like, why is this
I was
making
crying.
me cry?
I had a good time bowling. I had fried chicken, Sprite, and pizza. It was good and everything.
So good.
Yeah, I bowled a perfect game, but I didn't win a pin. Next week, I'm going to Free Comic Book Day, Neil.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, and last year I bought me the Daredevil graphic novel.
Nice.
Yep.
They said here in the chat, nice scar. Here's the actual scar that I have when I had emergency surgery to remove
Oh my God.
part of my intestines and colon there.
Oh.
Yep.
It was over
Pretty
20
intense,
staples.
Neil.
Yeah, it was actually. It was,
Well, I got a scar on my bodies too, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Anthony, we will talk to you soon. You're a good man.
Thank you.
Keep up
Have a
with the
good night.
bowling, keep up with the Pepsi, and keep up with the writing the memoirs.
All right, thank
Looks like it's just us, huh?
Yeah, Troy sent me a screener, a trailer to play. I'll play when it comes back. But I do have some new trailers that we were sent if you would like to watch.
Yes. Play them.
I'm going to grab one of these. I almost, look, we're going to get to it. Now, for 20 years on the show, I've mentioned that I wanted to make Hungry Hungry Hippos, the movie, based off the board game, Hungry Hungry.
I have heard you mention it before.
Yes. I'm like the old uncle. I repeat my stories. And so, I've mentioned this many times. So I got an email. They're like, would you like to collaborate on our new movie? Like, post the trailer on your website and on the social medias. And we're going to have the director on the show. It's like, absolutely. But part of me was like, are they trolling me at the same time? Because the movie is Hungry and it is a movie based on Hungry Hungry Hippos.
Cool.
So, I'm not saying they stole my idea, but they beat me to it. I've had 20 years to put it together. So I can't really complain, I guess. But...
Let's give it a watch.
All right, let me go grab this Hungry movie. So, hold on one second. Hungry Hungry Hippos is the name of the game. They do not theme song in the movie, though. You will be having on Hungry Hippo. It's not hungry, it's just hungry. They don't eat marbles, they eat people in this one. Here we go.
Hey, come look at this. What is?
It's the most dangerous animal, responsible for over 500 human deaths a year.
It's so cute.
only cute hippo is a dead hippo.
Man-eaters.
Welcome to New Orleans.
We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time.
There's hippos in New Orleans?
Alligators.
Yeah.
In the bayou.
I don't think hippos are in New Orleans.
Please, arms and legs inside the vehicle.
You gotta watch out for the hippos in New Orleans, apparently.
Yeah, and the gators.
It would need a 10-inch tooth.
Gators and hippos.
Are we even supposed to be here right now?
We're off course.
You're safe as long as you stay out of the water.
I'm gonna get you out of here.
They are fast.
Get us out of here.
Hungry.
Anyone sees anything, point in the direction. Where?
You know how it could have got here?
Holy shit. Easy, girl. Run! Hippos are vegetarian. They ain't killing you to eat you. He's killing you for fun.
You are literally the worst tour operator.
All right. Comes out June 23rd.
I'll give it a watch.
Hungry, the Hungry Hippos.
Hi, Werewolf.
I'm into it.
Hello. Good evening.
It's good to see you on.
Ow!
How's it going? Long time no see.
I know.
Long time no see.
I think you've grown a
Unfortunately, I
beard
have
since
to
last
stream
week.
from the kitchen. It's the only place where I can get decent reception.
All right.
You look great.
We're happy to have you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey,
What do you think
you look
about
vampiric
Hungry?
as always.
So we got sent that one. We also got sent another one that's similar, because it's also a killer animal movie. But it's instead of a hippo, it's killer whale.
Oh, like orca. I'm digging it.
Ooh. Can I just tell a story real quick before you go?
May your beer always be cold, twice be hot.
Always
come hell or high water. It's you and me. No matter what, bitch. This is Josh.
Kind of want to see them get killed by killer whale.
Guys, trust me, we're gonna love it. This is amazing.
It's a great hangover cure.
How the hell was that?
Let's check on the engine.
How the hell did a whale get in here? It just doesn't make any sense. We have to get off this rock. 1, 2, 3. Orcas have never killed a human in the wild.
That place is a dump. That whale, 20 years alone in that tank.
Oh my god. They dumped her in here. Betty! She thinks she's still trapped in captivity. And now we're trapped in here with her. We're gonna be there for each other. And we are going to get through this. Why is she doing this to us?
Killer whale.
I'll
That
watch
might
it.
be fun. Yeah.
Have any of you guys ever actually seen a killer whale in the wild before?
Not in the wild, no.
No.
So I live in BC, so yeah.
They're
I
terrifying.
have seen. You seen one? Where did you see it? In
Yes.
Arizona?
Uh,
In the desert?
when I was a little kid, I grew
Sand
up
shark.
on like the Puget Sound of Seattle, and we went on a whale watching trip. And I just remember we were on this like tiny little metal boat, like a little too small for like a bunch of middle schoolers to be on, and we were going to see killer whales. Anyways, I fell asleep, and then I heard everyone shouting, and I woke up, and then like in the window, like literally, it was so big that in the window, its fin came out of the water, and I'm just like,
Really?
like witnessing the fin. And you know how when they're not in captivity, their fin doesn't flip over; it's like straight up. And there's just this straight up black fin coming out of the water in front of me. And then I like went to the top of the boat, and there was just killer whales like going below us,
Wow.
alongside of us, and they were on their way to this like little seal island that we just passed. And I was like, oh my god, like a little island of just a bunch of seals just making a
Bad
bunch of
day
noise.
for the seals.
Oh, they're terrifying. They're so smart. Like they just look at humans and they're all, eh. You know what I mean?
I don't
And they're
blame
just like, anyways, like, oh my god, it was the scariest thing I've ever seen. Is like waking up to a black fin coming out of the water in front of my face.
Yeah, that's what. So
12 feet away.
Go on, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was to say I went on a whale watch in the 6th grade, but I have a not a very interesting story. We saw no whales, and they gave us a free trip because I guess
Yeah,
you get
I
a
had
free
that
trip
happen
if
like
you do
3
whales.
times, Neil. Like
No
every time
whales?
I'd go, we'd
Yeah.
never see any whales.
The
Like
whales are hiding from the Joneses.
Yeah. they don't like the Jones boys. They're like screw them.
Yeah. So I did see because I used to go squidding with Troy and our uncle Barry. He passed away a few years ago, but so we would go squidding off the Cape Cod Canal, and how the canal is, you could, a lot of sea life would use it to, go across the ocean, through the canal, and you could see, and on a clear night, you could see right down straight under you. And we saw, a hammerhead shark once going through the canal, and a basking shark.
Yeah,
And I remember
basking shark's one of the neatest things to see in the
Yeah,
wild.
and jellyfish. And he caught a skate once, because when we were squidding, and the skate was kind of was very creepy when you pull it up out of the water. It's a big
Oh, what?
skate.
What's that?
It's like a manta. I'll find a picture. But
That's
yeah,
a
squidding was fun when you're a kid. Like it was like they shoot ink when you catch them. Like that doesn't sound great right now. Like I don't want to be squirted with ink as an adult, but as a little kid, you thought it was cool to get
How big
ink
was it?
all over your shirt.
As long as you don't get bitten by their beaks. They had like a bird beak.
Oh.
It's
So they could like
getting
take a little
slime.
chunk out of you.
But that's a skate there. They're very creepy.
Look at its little face on top.
Yes, they're weird.
Yep.
It's like a little Pokemon.
I'm telling you, the ocean is like another dimension filled with monsters.
Yep. Like
There's
love
not
crab
as-
creatures in the water. It's true.
That one's giant, but the one
that's
he
a
caught
skate?
wasn't that big.
I've
yeah.
never seen one that big.
No, this
Wow.
wasn't that very quick.
I genuinely do believe that there's mermaids,
I hope so.
but I don't think they're pretty. I think they're like,
That's even better.
Like
There's a
like
horror
on that
movie coming
show,
out.
Siren.
Yeah. And there's a new horror
That's
movie
even
coming
better.
out about a mermaid, and it's monstrous.
Yeah, the men are supposed to be vicious in the lore.
They say like old sailors used to have sex with manatees, and that's where like the legend came from.
They're pretty foxy. You
That's
gotta
it,
see
some
how,
nasty
like,
dragon.
You have
giving
to
you
be
the
pretty
eye.
hard up to think like a manatee was a mermaid, I think.
I'm gonna go see
you get
that
enough
movie
rum, you
tomorrow.
can think anything's a mermaid.
Maybe. You're gonna go see
God.
what?
I'm gonna go see that movie Mermaid that's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
that's
comes out
coming out
tomorrow.
tomorrow. I didn't even know.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I love
Ooh.
monster movies, so
Oh yeah.
I like bought my tickets and I'm going.
Bring back a report.
Yeah.
I don't think it's playing around here.
What was the name of the movie we saw Monday? Neil.
Hokum.
Hokum.
So
yeah.
Hokum actually comes out next week, but so we went to Scream Unseen, which is an AMC. They do it every so often. They've done 3 in the last month though. So every Monday is either Scream Unseen or not. What is the other one? I forget what they call it. If it's not a horror movie, it's called something else. But if it's a horror movie, it's called Scream Unseen. And so a few weeks ago, it was the hunt.
Is the other one Screen Unseen? Maybe something
Screen,
like
yeah,
that.
Screen.
Unseen, maybe too.
So Screen, it could be any kind of movie, but it won't be a horror movie. So I went to that once, and it was this religious movie from Angel Studios, and I was like, I don't think
You were changed.
But yeah, I was
born again at that moment.
But Scream Unseen, Troy and I went to one a few years ago, and it was a giant spider movie, which was really fun.
It was Sting, which was a lot of fun, about a big ass spider.
That one was good.
Cool.
And so this last one we went to, it was Hokum, which is a new witch movie. And I had seen it because I interviewed the guy. So I was a little disappointed with Hokum because I'd already seen it. But I liked it a lot better seeing it the second time in the theater, not, a small screener.
Yeah.
It's definitely a slow burn movie. Makes probably too slow for some people, but I've seen a lot of reviews saying it's like the scariest. I don't think it's particularly scary, but people saying it's like the scariest horror movie of the year. But I like it a lot. It's got a great
murder
feel
mystery, interesting characters, and the witch is really cool. But I wish there was more of the witch.
Yeah, and I like the mythology of what the witch does. But yeah, it's very little of the witch in the movie.
But it was fun. It was a fun
I like
movie.
it. Yeah, I like it. I would recommend it.
Definitely worth seeing. And you get shrooms mixed with goat milk.
Goat milk, yeah.
Which I think is what made it a 420 movie. I think.
Yeah. I think I didn't even think
tie-in.
about that. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, I think that's what Werewolf of Sicily drinks normally.
Yes.
Mushrooms.
Every morning.
He and I always share a good glass of
Shroom milk.
shroom milk. Yeah, goat shroom milk.
It does the body and the brain good.
Exactly.
But the leprechaun told me.
You had to say something.
The week before it was or a couple weeks before that it was Faces of Death, which I was kind of surprised they showed that for Scream Unseen because it's supposedly super graphic. I didn't think it really was. I saw it, but Michael Petrelli,
Hey, how are you, Neil? How are you?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How
I just
are
thought
you?
I'd call in and say hi. Oh, I'm good, thank you.
Hello to you.
Was that the new Faces of Death, Neil? It's not the original, right?
Yeah, no, it's a new one. Which it's a meta movie about. It's like about an obsessed fan of the original movie, and he recreates the kills. Which sounds more interesting than it was. I don't think it was a very good movie, but
Okay. That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah.
So it's not worth seeing in the theaters. Then.
No, it was. I hate not to I didn't think it was great, but I've seen a lot of my friends really like it.
Okay.
So, go and see it. Maybe you'd like it more than I did. I'm a little annoyed by it because they keep saying that it was banned for they made it 10 years ago and they just released it. And they said
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and they keep saying how it kept getting banned and everything's so taboo about it. And so to me it's not particularly graphic. I don't think there's really anything taboo that happens in the movie. I see more graphic movies released. I mean, in a world where the Terrifier movies get theatrically released, you'd have to be pretty hardcore to be too extreme for cinema. So I wouldn't say it was. I would say it's more like a Saw movie than
okay. Was that by the Blumhouse ones that do that? The Faces of Death?
I don't think so. The Faces of Death, the original one was. Oh, the new one? I don't know. I don't.
I mean, the new one, yeah.
Was that A23?
Oh, okay.
24.
I'm not really sure. There's a 24 movie coming out this weekend. Mother Mary. It doesn't look like a total horror movie. It looks horror-ish. I'm gonna go see it.
A24 usually delivers.
Yeah, I usually like their films.
Yeah.
Sometimes
that's weird. It was in.
Suck.
Well, you always get that on occasion.
What's on your cup? Is that Pennywise? Oh, we got Leatherface, Chucky, Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers. All right. Very similar to this cup someone sent me for my birthday. I believe Go 13 sent this thing.
I love
Oh
that.
shit! That I
cool.
do have to go grab something because I got a couple movies in the mail and I should open them live on the show. So I'll be right back.
I dig it.
Neil's
And
cup.
you guys talk amongst yourself. Werewolf of Sicily. Let people know.
Yeah, tell us what you've been up to, Chief. We haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. We haven't seen you since the vampire episode.
Yeah.
That's right. I've been around mainly in the Dabbleverse corner of the internet. So I'm available every Wednesday. I'm streaming every Wednesday as part of a podcast called This All Sucks.
Nice.
Oh.
In which
on YouTube?
Yeah, right here on YouTube. It's right. That's the channel name.
I'm gonna look it up right now. This
is that like is Granny on that with you?
Exactly. I was
very
trying
good.
to think of a way to describe Granny without insulting him. Granny is an interesting guy. He's the host alongside a puppet named 2K.
Okay.
And
very good.
every Wednesday, I'm the third mic. They call it Werewolf Wednesdays.
Nice.
This All Sucks Pod.
Yeah. This All Sucks pod.
Subscribed.
Oh, very good.
Much appreciated. But check it out any night. And if you're down for Werewolf Wednesday, check it out that night as well. Also, there's my YouTube channel, but that's not really active. I really got to get on that.
What
But
about you, Michael?
Oh, I'm just I call into the wrestling show usually in your head, so I just thought I'd call in and say hi.
Yeah, but you're always.
I don't really have.
We always, we always welcome you.
Whoa.
Oh, thank you, Troy. I appreciate it.
So I cut this open upstairs. I should have cut them. I don't know what it is. We'll find out here. The Ugly.
Hello.
Ooh. I've not heard of this one.
The Ugly. That's so interesting. I should also brought a. I'm gonna turn on my work light here. It's gonna be a very harsh light here for a minute. I just stepped on my. I did not. Oh
my God!
That was my rubber chicken, which I keep here at all times.
Nasty Neal, you're Caucasian. I did not realize it.
Yeah, this is
this very moment.
Very well lit now. I don't have all the cool red and green light. Anyway, it's not a pretty picture.
Uh-oh.
Confined to a mental institution, disturbed young serial killer Simon is tormented by cruel orderlies and his own personal demons, including the Ugly, which compels him to kill. Now at his request, Dr. Karen Shoemaker arrives to discover whether Simon is fit to be released back into society. As the terrifying secrets within Simon's mind are revealed, no one will be left unscathed by the horrors about to be unleashed.
Oh.
All right. I dig it.
Ooh.
One of the most stylish shockers in the late 90s, this acclaimed New Zealand descent into madness. Yeah, so this is like 20-some years old. Features startling makeup effects from the future Oscar winner. Oh, wow, the Weta Shop, the people who did Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Sweet.
What?
Both touching and haunting, this film marked the impressive debut for director Scott Reynolds, who went on to do When Strangers Appear, and after a long period of unavailability, has now been fully restored to its original colorful, haunting glory for the first time in North America. But be warned, once you meet the Ugly, you may never be the same again.
All right, I'm down.
Cool. I want to see that movie now.
Yeah, usually you get good horror flicks from Australia.
Especially that it's late 90s.
Yeah, exactly. 90s independent horror was so interesting. There's so much good stuff, especially overseas like Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Unearthed
Films.
Mm-hmm.
Unearthed Classics.
That's cool.
Right, Werewolf.
This is Stephen Bureau's company. You know, we interviewed Stephen, Tara.
Yeah? That's cool.
There we go. Right.
I'm no longer surprised when Neal mentions that he's interviewed somebody because he's interviewed everybody. Awesome.
That's true. Just
You can play 6 degrees of Nasty Neal. Everybody.
It's always more of a shocker when he's like, "No, I'd never interviewed that person."
So here's the other movie. This is also from Unearthed Films. Cradle of Fear. Wow, that's a wild looking poster.
Whoa.
Cool.
I definitely like the look of that.
Have you ever seen that one?
No.
Is that a monster spider movie?
Wow, this doesn't sound pleasant. Notorious child murderer Kemper is hell-bent on exacting his revenge on the people who put him away. And from his padded room in the local asylum, he commands the Man to slaughter the families of those responsible. Detective Nielsen, who'd had his own unpleasant run-in with Kemper, is faced with an increasingly large pile of mutilated bodies and tries to make some sense of the savagery. This one's got a lot of extras on this. Got the making of Cradle of Fear, the special German DVD making of behind-the-scenes gallery trailers. It's got a bunch of shorts. One's called Chainsaw Scumfuck.
What?
That was
That
Michael
used to be
Petrelli's
my
nickname in
handle.
high
Yeah.
school. Oh,
It's a well-earned nickname.
Sounds like a punk band.
it does. So yeah, I don't know if
Be my next cat. That's going to be his name.
I don't know if this was. I don't know what year this came out. If this is a new movie or if this was, like a restored film. Maybe it's a new movie because it came out in 2001. So yeah, it's over 20 years old too.
Wow.
So I've never heard of either of these movies, honestly. So
Well, it's good discoveries then. That'll be fun.
yeah.
My only caveat is that Cradle of Fear, the cover art, made me think that maybe it was a spider monster movie.
Yeah, it looks almost like The Thing.
It looks like a spider
monster.
monster.
Yeah, popping out of the dude's head.
Along the lines of The Mist or Apollo 18. So there was a slight awe.
It's interesting because it sounds like it's like kind of a serial killer movie, but
yeah, more psychological.
I see like a deformed baby on there too. See?
Oh, wow. That's it says cradle in the title. Put a deformed baby on there.
Yeah. There is a deformed baby in the back too. See?
Oh, so maybe there's like a nightmare sequence.
Yeah, I'm pro deformed
like
baby.
that picture. They just like to show that one off.
In movies.
Yes, I'm pro deformed baby in movies only as well.
Deformed babies are pro you, Neil.
That's my biggest demographic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always see him with little posters
Can
and he'll
confirm
walking
as a
around.
deformed baby
As
myself.
a former deformed baby.
I support Nasty Neal.
Now you're a deformed man. No.
That's right.
I'm just demented.
So is this lighting okay? I feel like I can't hide in this light.
It's way too bright.
There's no escape.
Yeah.
It hurts my eyes.
It's really bright. Yeah.
We don't like it.
That's better.
You can see too much of me.
No, not too much of you. It's
We've seen
like
too much.
office lighting, you know?
I'm just kidding.
We don't need
Thank
like office lighting, you know?
Uh-huh.
Now you have to kill him.
Yeah, exactly. It's harsh, not pleasant lighting.
Yeah, you were almost like translucent. I could see your skull and stuff. It was weird.
So him. Him is on Netflix. The Jordan Peele produced movie Him.
I
with,
liked it a ton. I
yeah,
really enjoyed it.
With our friend Naomi Grossman, who plays the Pinhead in American Horror Story. So I'm going to be doing a live interview with her Sunday. Anyone is welcome to join in if they would like to.
I haven't seen Him, but I saw Nope fairly recently. I really liked that.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
Yeah, this one wasn't directed by Jordan Peele, but I liked all the Jordan Peele directed films so far.
Oh, agreed.
This one he produced, but I liked him a lot too. It's very stylized, so it's not gonna be for everybody, and it's kind of weird because it was like presented as a football movie, and it's about football, but I don't think it really appeals to like necessarily sports fans.
Yep. Yeah, it's probably a little too horror for football fans and a little too football for horror fans.
Yeah, so
it never really found its audience, you know.
Troy, you always say just the most unexpected funny things that just
Well, it's kind of like one of my favorite games is Blood Bowl, and it's a fantasy football, but it's fantasy like, you know, orcs and goblins and dwarves and trolls, and then, you know, football. So it's weird to find somebody that enjoys both of those things together.
Yeah, it's a miniature game.
That's from the Warhammer people, right?
Exactly.
Games Workshop? Yeah. So the miniatures are all beautifully detailed.
Oh, right. That's so cool.
Cool.
Yeah, Troy's painted a bunch of cool ones. You might have some right there.
That's cool.
Oh,
tough to focus.
Is that a wizard?
Yeah, it looks to be a wizard.
This guy's actually like a ringmaster.
Hey, that's pretty good painting, Troy.
Thank you.
Oh,
I've been doing this jazz for a while, so yeah, I got tons of this stuff everywhere. It's my
thank you. Thank you, TRKTO.
Does anyone else here play Magic the Gathering?
I've never played Magic actually.
I haven't either.
I'm a huge D&D guy. I like board
Been around
games.
for like 35 years.
Yep. Collectible card games.
I think it came around right when I wasn't gaming as much. But I do have a lot of cool board games, so it's too bad we weren't all closer to play all these games.
Oh yeah.
I'm building a deck that's gonna like offend everyone on purpose. Where I just destroy everything anyone puts out. Like it's just 100% like a slasher deck, basically. And I'm going to the convention and I'm going to play it. So if there's any MTG fans out there, I'm playing a 100% destroy deck. And
that sounds good and chaotic. I like it.
Oh, yeah. It's very unacceptable in the Magic community, but I don't care. I'm going to play it anyways.
This came up recently because I've had a few people reach out because so many independent game companies now, you know, they put their games on different like GoFundMe, the crowdfunding sites to get them in. Yeah, and they reach out to want to come on to promote it. And since, you know, Troy and Tara and I are all game fans, I thought maybe we'll start accepting some of them and have them on the show.
Oh, hell yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Every now and then I'll see ads for things like that. Like I can't remember, there was one, it's a slasher board game with like some great figures and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I gave to the campaign for the House of a Thousand Corpses board game, and so the one I have has my name, you know, inside the box. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Which we're going to play when we make Arbor Day. Cool. Yeah, I should bring a game along to Mad Monster too, a board game.
With Magic the Gathering, recently they had this expansion that added all these different universes, Marvel and Star Trek and all this other stuff. So unfortunately, Tara, I don't know if you know that. So you're talking about, you know, playing these decks to destroy these people, but they can play the Enterprise. They can summon Iron Man or Thanos now, and apparently it's legal. And it's very controversial in the Magic world, actually.
Really?
You should look into that.
They have Star Trek releases?
Yeah, they have, I think, Lord of the Rings, too. And
I'm a huge Star Trek fan.
Oh, I am, too.
I am,
Any
too.
Lovecraft decks?
Wow, look, Troy's got his Galactus here.
You always need a Galactus. You never know.
Oh, cool. Galactus. Is he the one that eats planets?
Yep.
Yeah, the Eater of
Exactly.
Worlds.
The Devourer of Worlds.
Yeah, I painted him up. He's got the pretty cool.
Is that a Hero Clicks or is it like a?
That's really cool.
This one's Crisis Protocol. There's
Is it a
so
game,
many
though?
different goofy
Okay.
figure games and such.
Are you outside, Troy, or inside?
I'm in the basement right now.
You're in a basement?
I am.
You don't ever get scared down there alone?
No, I got the cats, the dogs. They'll.
I'm in my basement too, and sometimes I have animals run around, but
You don't ever
they're
get
not my
scared in those
pets.
basements? That's creepy.
I imagine Terrible Troy has a basement laboratory like Grandpa Munster.
Yes, of course. I got the rack back there, and you never know what you're gonna find down here.
That's funny.
So in June, we're going to be doing Zombie Week.
June's my birthday month.
Oh, sweet. All right.
Birthday zombies are the best guys.
Yeah.
Can that be my birthday episode too?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell
100%. Yeah. So our friends Victoria is going to come back for that show.
Yes.
Morgan Malam
She's
will
a
be
cosplayer and actress.
sweet. And really always super fun on the show. She's always welcome on Tara. Let her know. And I believe Justin Bernard Head will be on with us, and I believe Mischief the Clown will also be here. And you're all welcome as well.
Mischief the Clown.
Yeah. She was on the clown episode. She's really fun.
Oh, I missed that one. I have to check it out.
So we're gonna.
You ever want to see a woman staple things to herself, and like, it's the episode.
Put stuff up her nose too.
Yes, some pretty
not cocaine.
Interesting things. Like
Not cocaine.
like plastic tubing up your nose. Very odd.
You have my attention.
Mm-hmm. If you want to see a buxom, attractive woman, stuff.
You could have just stopped there.
Yes. Yeah, I guess you don't even need stuff and tubing up the nostrils at that point.
Oh, that's funny. I haven't heard that term in a long time.
A buxom damsel.
I'm gonna
A buxom damsel. That's silly. You're funny, Troy. You always give me a giggle.
I like to do that. Just kind of sneak them in there.
I love it. Zombie episode. I'm gonna.
We're gonna dress as zombies. I think Tara's gonna go all out.
I'm going all out.
Oh, she always does.
Michael, you better be there. Werewolf, you better be there.
Okay, cool. Return of the Living Dead's my favorite zombie movie.
Nice.
I like that one a lot. Yeah.
The new
I'm
one?
a huge Return of the Living Dead fan.
No, the original. I love 80s punk rock too.
I'm
me too.
agree with that. Return. I'm gonna have to go with Return.
Returns.
Is that the one where it had like a real skull?
I'm not sure. Do they have a real skull in that one?
I think they actually reference because I think that's a movie that happened to end like the India trade of skeletons and real skulls, because movies used to buy real skeletons, like whole skeletons from India, because they had like a market for them, and then people started to wonder, well, how do they get these full skeletons where the teeth aren't missing? And the rumor was like they harvested people to sell the skeletons, and so that's referenced in Return of the Living Dead, and then it stopped happening. So that's what led to a lot of people believing there's a lot of reality to this.
Okay.
Well, the zombie episode, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna paint myself green.
Oh, I dig it.
I think I might go more old school, like a Night of the Living Dead zombie, maybe.
Nice.
We'll see.
That's always fun too.
I'll just see that on the inside.
Aww.
You have time. Here's highlights of the clown show that Tara edited together. Did a great job.
Oh,
End of every month, we have them fight to the death.
Damn, yeah, Darren's getting my
will be destroyed.
Thank you.
Here we go.
There we go.
It's through the roof.
Oh, that's pretty hard. Okay, here we go. Spin the wheel.
All right. Well,
Stop hitting yourself. I feel like I love a little chaos.
There was a lot of chaos on that episode.
yeah.
That was
Maybe the zombie episode will be just as crazy. Because Victoria might be on, and me and Victoria have known each other for like 13 years. And like our energy like feeds off each other to turn into gremlins. So
Gremlin mode gets activated.
Yes,
that's werewolf. You are correct.
It was a blast. It was a blast. Thank you.
Oh,
It was a great time. That's a great addition to the show. Brought to the show by Tara here.
Oh hell yeah!
I like that. That's your response.
Yep.
I don't know why. Forts always get a laugh out of me, you know.
Yeah.
I'm half Canadian, so I love fart humor.
That has nothing to do with Canada.
We're gonna do fart.
It absolutely has everything to do with
I
Canada.
heard that Canada's the fart capital of the world.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
so-
all about fart humor.
Terrence and Philip saved Canada by farting.
I must
They do.
We're gonna have Fart Week on the show coming up, maybe in May.
Fart week.
Then we'll have to cover the movie Stephen King's Dreamcatcher.
Yeah.
Where
We'll have
farting
to
is
get
Oh,
we'll have to
yeah.
get the television.
Will go in. Sometimes you pass the gas. It's gotta happen.
I don't know. Can we dress as farts? I don't know how it's gonna work.
I thought you all were.
Stuttering John will love this episode.
I'm trying to be mature, but I can't help it. Like potty humor gets me every time.
We might do something for May too, but if we do it, I was like, we'll keep it simple since we got the big zombie one coming up for June. So maybe we'll do something. If anyone has any ideas, feel free to share them in
For my
here.
birthday
in the
month.
chat. Yeah, June. So Tara will be old enough to drink now. She'll be 21.
Yes. We've been waiting for this moment.
Congratulations.
I love that they think Troy's a wizard.
I am a wizard.
That's
That's
silly.
Love the wizard guy. At least I assume they mean Troy.
You never know. Reddy might be.
Half Canadian.
You all are making me laugh tonight.
All about.
All about it.
You don't say that either.
What's
Never-
the stuff you eat there? Poutine?
I keep telling you most of us
No.
don't eat that. It's a regional thing that caught on.
There
And
used
so
to be a
what-
I never had poutine. There used to be a poutine restaurant in Boston, but I never
Oh, I love
got it.
It comes from Montreal. It's not a universal Canada thing, or it never used to be. Now suddenly everybody's claiming it.
It's
I only went to Canada once. We were in Buffalo, me and Jason Minton, the headless critic, former headless critic here on the show, and we spent a romantic weekend at Niagara Falls together. And we drove up to Toronto, and we got so we drove from Buffalo to Toronto, and when we got there, Jason's like is a real hotel snob. So we got to the hotel, and he like, oh, this hotel sucks. We didn't spend one night. He's like, let's go back, and I'm gonna see if I can get our room back in Buffalo. So we literally drove all the way to Toronto, and he hated the hotel, and we just drove all the way back to Buffalo.
You didn't even spend the night in Toronto.
We didn't spend the night. We didn't
wow.
eat. We didn't
That
do
kinda
anything.
sucks.
We just drove all the way to Toronto and then drove all the way back.
What's your brother?
We didn't do anything. We didn't stop. That we drove. There was a casino. I was like, can we stop at the casino? No, we had to get back. Well, we got to get back to the hotel. So we drove all the way to Toronto and back. That was
Wow.
it. So, but I should go back some point. I would like to go to a
Spoil sport Minton, man.
Mm-hmm. I seen he's back around these parts. For a little while, he stopped watching horror movies. He found the Lord, but I think he's a.
Where was the Lord hiding?
Yeah.
Sometimes when you find
his
him,
horror
he's
movie would be like sleeping in a Motel 6, Neil.
It was
That'd be like a horror
it
movie to
was-
him.
Yeah, it was a crappy hotel. I don't really care as long as I have a bed and a shower. It doesn't really. And obviously, you don't want like bed bug or something. But...
I was at a Motel 5 one time. They were really hoping to get promoted to 6.
I had poutine one time in Nashville diner late at night. I forgot about it until your watch party did an interview with Barry J. Gillis of Things fame.
Nice.
I love poutine.
Yeah, me too.
I've never had it.
I miss it.
Gator jerky. I've had gator jerky. I did not care for it. But...
Well, who hasn't?
It was kind of
Okay.
off-putting because it's like kind of clear and you could see like the red veins in it.
My dogs are yelling, so I've got to go.
All right. That's right.
Right.
Well,
Good
we
night,
are almost
Troy.
midnight here, so we should
See
probably.
you, Troy.
Good night, Troy. I'll see you.
Night, everybody. I'll see
Bye,
you tomorrow.
Troy. Goodbye, wizard man.
But I have an interview at noon. I have an interview at. I'll tell them later. I think we're going to go out for lunch, but I've got an interview at noon, so I'll have to do it after. But it's only going to be 20 minutes. So tomorrow I'll be interviewing the folks for the new Leslie Vernon movie.
Cool.
But they've already hit their goal. They were looking for $20,000 to make the movie, and they've made over 100,000.
Wow.
They
Well,
hit
that's
the
good.
goal in,
Good for
in
them.
9 minutes.
People love
Wow.
Are we going to hit the goal for Arbor Day in 9 minutes? I kind of don't think so.
I hope so.
I'm going to see what it's at now. Rise of
Let's
Leslie
see.
Vernon 2. 9 minutes. Good for them, though. I mean, the first one's is a classic.
Yeah, good for them. It's so cool that independent filmmakers can do that nowadays.
Yeah, because they've been wanting to make the sequel for a long time. I had the guy play Leslie Vernon on the show years ago, and they talked about like trying to get it made so often, and so then they did the crowdfunding route, and they found not only is it great they're going to be able to make it, but they also realized like there's a big following for this movie, that people who are willing to give their money to see it get made.
That's cool. Good for them.
Yeah. So as far as Arbor Day, I mentioned this on my Facebook. I'm gonna get the. I've written the script a long time ago, but I'm gonna finalize stuff that I want to. And I realize it's never gonna be completely finalized. You know what I mean? Like I'll just keep changing it. So anyway, we're gonna get together, start doing script readings, and get the crowdfunder together soon. And the plan is to film it in September.
September film Arbor Day, bitch.
Yeah, so they wanted $20,000, which seems like very low to make the movie for not for us. That would be great to make Arbor Day, but I would think this movie would probably take more because you got I would think Robert Englund alone would want more than that to do the movie. But
Wow.
they made
They got Robert Englund on that? Wow. That's
yeah,
good.
he's in the original one too. 157,000. But Robert Englund, maybe he likes the first movie and he's willing to just do the movie or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. I liked his idea about a new animated Nightmare on Elm Street movie. I hope that gets made someday.
Yeah, because he said
doing
he's
the
too
voice
old
for
to
an
do
animated one.
to physically play the character, but he could do the voice. Yeah.
They could do so much stuff in the dreams with animation too.
Exactly.
I think.
My
I'd
phone
watch
just started
it.
talking.
I would totally watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to see that. I hope it gets made.
Yeah, me too.
Ew.
So Arbor Day stars me. It's written by me. Stars directed by me.
It
But
stars him.
and Tara is going to be the main villain.
I like how you
That's
stopped
cool.
yourself from saying Tara.
I used to always say Tara, but now I think other people start saying Tara, and then I'm like, am I supposed to say Tara?
Yeah, why not?
All right, Tara. You could call me Niall or something.
Call me whatever you want.
You can butcher my name if you like. It's fine.
I get a lot of
Niall.
that I
You are Niall, and I am Tara.
correct.
When I was in French class, they named, they gave everyone, their name in French, and there was no Neil. So they called me Normand.
Oh, no more.
Normand.
No more.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui, non,
Parlez-vous français?
on pont cul.
fromage.
On pont tout.
Yeah. But then in Spanish class, there's no Neil, so you think they'd some end name. No, they call me Ricardo. And I was like, that's not even close.
They give you a
to
new
Neil.
name.
Yeah, it's not even. It's nowhere near Neil.
That's what I took in Spanish class.
I took French and Spanish.
I understand
I'm
a lot
nerd.
of it. I can't speak it.
Yeah, I wish I maybe I thought about doing. They have all those apps now. Because I took years of both, so maybe if I did the apps, I would remember them better. You know what I mean? I'd like to learn Italian though, Italian or German, because that's like Werewolf of Sicily here. He's like full on. We've got two Pisons. We got Petrelli and the Werewolf here. I'm just half Italian.
You guys speak any Italian?
I speak Italian.
No, I don't.
Oh, really?
I was going to do, but I understand it better than I speak it. I was going to do what Neil was just describing, using one of the apps and as a refresher course.
Yeah.
Build off that.
How do you say "fuck you" in Italian?
Whoa! This is a family show, Tara.
I want to know.
Well, vaffanculo is go fuck yourself. It's the equivalent.
Vaffanculo.
No, va.
Vaffanculo.
Va.
Va.
So it's va, fa.
Va
culo.
fa culo.
There you go.
Va fa culo.
That's what she always says whenever we talk on the phone.
Or you know what? It's like the correct version. Va fan.
She says it in English to me.
At the end of fa. So va fan culo. There you go. To be
Va
exact.
fan culo.
There you go.
I took Latin in college too.
No, I didn't. We had in my high school you could take French, Spanish, or Latin, and I remember that the Latin teacher didn't have an actual classroom. He had like a mobile, so he had like a podium with wheels, and you would roll it around to different. And we called it the Learn Latin Mobile because he just had a sticker on the front that said Learn Latin. But I always kind of felt bad for him that he didn't have an actual classroom. Just would push the podium.
Was so hard.
Oh, man.
What is a dead language?
Yeah, I don't know why our high school taught Latin for, but
in case you needed to raise demons.
Maybe. Do you remember any of the Latin?
I can understand a little bit of it.
Uh-huh.
Like if I heard it spoken, I could be like, oh, they're kind of talking about this, like really vaguely. But I do know that it taught me a lot about the Romans.
All right. Cool. They're good people.
And I love
Ludite took Esperanto in high school.
Yeah, they never gave it back either.
Esperanto was this made up language in like the 70s or 60s.
Really? There was one movie.
There's a
movie made in Esperanto. It's called Incubus.
Esperanto? What is it?
That Devil's
It's
like
literally a
mixture.
made up movie, language. Yeah.
And it's a mixture of like the European languages. It's supposed to be the language of the future.
Cool.
And it was used for this movie Incubus, starring William Shatner of all people.
Devil's Reign.
Cool.
It wasn't Incubus, it was the Devil's Reign.
I want to watch Esperanto.
Oh yeah, the William Shatner Devil Worshipper movie. I think.
Yeah. Devil's Reign.
Devil's Reign.
The Devil's Reign.
Yeah.
William Shatner, since you're a Star Trek fan, I am too, Tara. I know I mentioned this many times, but he gave me my favorite no to be coming on the show. I emailed him in the middle of the night one night. I was like, "Can I invite him to come on the show?" And I immediately got a reply. William Shatner only does, and it was major, all in capitals, major media outlets.
He's also Canadian.
He is. And
He wished me a happy Thanksgiving on Twitter last year. That made my day. Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He looks great for 95 too.
Yeah.
He's 95. He's still walking around and doing good.
Reverse of that, Leonard Nimoy was going to come on the show. He was doing an art show in Boston, and so I asked him to come on the show, but he got sick, unfortunately.
That's too bad.
So it never happened. There's a lot of things like that I do wish I pursued them more. Like, because if I would have kept asking, I probably could have got him on after that. But when you're younger, you think everyone is immortal. So
I met
as you get
George
older, you
Takei
realize
once.
Was that?
Oh, that's cool.
George Takei. He came into
Oh,
my
nice.
work. I worked at a museum, and he came in with his husband, and I was like, sweating. I was all, I really want to like take a picture with him, but I don't want to bother him, you know. And my coworker's like, Tara, you have to, and he's like, hey, can she take a picture with you? And he's like, sure. And his husband was like standing there all awkward, and I was like, hey, you come in the picture too. And it like made him so happy.
Oh, that's nice.
So I just had,
oh my.
and then like I look really ugly in the picture, so I don't like to share it, but I do have a picture with me and George Takei, and he was very kind.
You could,
That's
you could
cool.
use
That's
AI
an awesome
to just
experience.
put a better
He
picture
loves-
of yourself in it.
He loves buying Navajo rugs.
Really?
Because I worked at like a Native American museum, and like people would come from all over the world and like buy stuff. Anyways, so he came in. And that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Thank you. Oh,
Now, do you
so
just
good.
like for Star Trek? Do you only like the original series, or do you like all the Star Trek?
I like all of them. I would say Next Generation, my favorite episode is the one I watch it. I have a tradition where I watch it every Memorial Day for whatever reason. I don't know why. But what's the one where Captain Picard goes to that civilization and like has a whole life, and then
Yeah, that's a great. That's what I for whatever reason I thought that's what you were going with. That's a great
You know what I'm
episode.
talking about? Yeah, and it was like all of
Inner
them
light.
trying to
He
show
lives like
them.
an entire lifetime there, but then like he
Yeah.
wakes up. Yeah.
He had like a wife and kid, and he like
Yeah.
played the flute, and like he's all fucked up when he wakes up from
Yeah, he
it.
wakes up and like he just because he lived a whole lifetime like
I
in his
actually
dreams.
cried. Like that episode, actually, I'm all, they don't exist anymore, and I'm just like, but anyway,
Next Generation is the first show I ever binge watched.
I like the original
Love
one
that
because I like the go-go boots and short skirts.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of both.
Like vintage value, like kitsch.
Yeah, but it's a great
I like
show.
when William Shatner just like punches people.
Oh, of course. Next Generation has a great horror episode where the crew members are being abducted, and they're in the It's got that scene. They're in the holodeck, and they recreate the surgery chair from their memories, from their like fragmented memories, because they're being abducted and their memories erased. And it's like these aliens from another dimension, and they're in the dark, and there's clicking. I think it's called Night Terrors or Schisms. I don't remember.
Night Terrors or Schisms. Okay, I'm gonna look that up because I want to see that.
Those are both episode titles, but those might not be the one I'm talking about. But yeah, look it up.
So if I just Googled Star Trek's Next Generation Nightmare Crew, you think it would come up?
Holodeck chair.
Holodeck.
Probably. Yeah, holodeck chair, and then
Since
it'll
we're
start.
talking Star Trek, I thought this was a comment
Yeah,
about
so
the
did
red
I.
shirt, but I think he meant you.
Yeah, he did.
Doesn't red shirts always die in Star Trek?
Yeah. I actually have a red shirt scene in Arbor Day.
Boy, did
where
I think
it's
they're
just a
fucking
joke. It's
color.
guys in red shirts that get killed and have no names or anything. But oh, what were you saying?
Boy, did I think the wrong color to wear.
Yeah, you don't want to be the red shirt. You don't want the red shirt. Tara is doing spooky fingers on us. I do that sometimes
Ooh, spooky fingers.
As long as your wizard brother, Terrible Troy, isn't waving fingers at us, I'm
Yeah,
calm.
exactly. Dude, the one where Riker's trying to escape the crew on the ship, it was scary. They tried a lot of things.
Oh, what's that? I want to see that one. That's cool. My mom used to have such a crush on that guy.
You might be talking about the one I'm talking about, because Riker is the hero of this one. And Riker's like rescuing one of the crew members at the end from like that other dimension.
Yeah, I never got through all of Deep Space Nine because I was like, I'm gonna watch them all in order, and then I know I should go back because I would like to watch Picard.
What was that? What was the Star Trek movie where Picard has the clone? That's a
Nemesis.
English actor.
Nemesis, yeah.
I really like that movie.
I have always said
yeah.
I think it's the most underrated. I don't think it's the best one, but I think it's the most underrated because it's kind of hated by a lot of people. But I think there's some stuff, whatever. But the clone stuff I think is really done really well because the idea is he's not an exact replica of Picard, but he's Picard if Picard grew up the way this guy did. This guy grew up in a bad, so he does have the elements of Picard. He's a natural born leader. He's charismatic, but he wasn't given the same chances in life that Picard was. But he rises as a leader in a bad area, and I think that's really smart. I think it's done really well, and I think it's overlooked a lot. That movie.
I liked it. I saw it in the theater when it came out.
I really like the Remans in that one in Star Trek Nemesis, the Romulan slave race.
Yeah,
they all look like Nosferatu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was so cool. Because I didn't watch that movie till like 2 years ago. And then I was like, what is this Star Trek movie? And I'm like, okay. And I like watched it and I'm like, this is actually really good.
Yeah.
I like got so turned on to it. I mean, I've seen like the original movies from like the 80s, which I actually like more than the series,
Oh yeah.
I love the movies like Wrath of Khan.
Yeah, Wrath of Khan's.
Like I love all of those, but that Nemesis movie, I actually really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I do too. I think it's underrated. Some people.
It's good. Yeah.
Doesn't Data die in that one too?
Yeah, Data dies in that one.
Data's my favorite character always.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm binge watching all the Star Treks lately, and several Next Generation episodes, all the '90s ones. So Next Generation, Voyager, and Deep Space Nine. And I'm bouncing around, and I just watched a bunch of good Data ones, like where he has to argue his sentience in a court setting, basically in front of a judge.
Aww.
Oh yeah, that's a great one. There's the one where he's pen pals with an alien that hasn't made contact with aliens before. Like this planet is a pre-warp civilization, so he's broken the Prime Directive. But this planet's like getting ready to explode. What else? And that alien is played by Nikki Cox, whom is a memorable actress from my generation when she was younger. Trying to think of other good Data ones. There's one that just follows him like during the course of his day, and like so it's narrated by him as a letter to another character, and it centers around one of the other characters is getting married, and the wedding gets called off at the last minute, and like Data has to help get the wedding back on, and so all these different perturbations of humanity. It's wonderful.
I wish you could like post a list of your favorite Next Generation episodes, and I will go watch them.
Okay, I can do that on X. Do you follow me on X?
No, but I will right now. What's your
Dario the WOP, WOP, as in without papers.
Tyler, did anyone watch Andromeda? I did not.
I've never seen Andromeda.
I didn't either.
Is it good?
I did watch Andromeda. It's like Voyager with TNA. Like it's Voyager crossed with one of those Andy Sidaris movies, if you remember them from the 90s, where this guy who got a lot of money from directing Monday Night Football made his own spy movies with Penthouse Pets. And they showed them on Cinemax in the 90s. Not even kidding. And they were called Return to Savage Beach, Day of the Warrior. Of course, I don't remember the titles, but that's what Andromeda was like. There was a lot of cleavage, There was a lot of
Cleavage.
there was some,
That's
but
what
I
we're
mean,
going to
it's
be
funny.
doing on our Discord shows. They're going to be the cleavage heavy episodes.
Yeah, Neil's gonna show cleavage.
That's why Michael Petrelli's here.
Wait, I'm so sorry. What was your name again on Twitter?
Dario the Wop.
Anyone into hairy cleavage? I have a very hairy chest.
Me too. No cleavage though.
RKTKO. See, we're thinking about androids becoming human way before. Oh yeah, I mean that's a huge part of science fiction. I would argue even like Pinocchio, to be honest. The old like Pinocchio story.
Yeah, Data was
Found you. Okay, I followed you.
Excellent.
What about the
I'll do
Scientology?
that.
He recently said that that's not a Scientology movie, but Battlefield Earth.
He's lying.
Oh, Battlefield Earth.
Yeah.
I never saw it. I always heard bad things about it.
It's not.
I read the book when I was like 15.
So what happened?
Was the book good?
Oh, really? You read the Scientology? Oh, but you read Battlefield Earth, or did
actually
you
not
read?
bad. I went to a random fashion school once in LA that like we had to do the final show at the Scientology Center in downtown LA. You know, the one that people are storming nowadays, like the really creepy one.
Yeah.
And part of the thing is they're like, we'll let you do the fashion show here, but you have to let our missionaries give you the mission.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really creepy. The Scientologists.
Yeah, I when I've been out in LA and whenever we would walk by it, they'd always bother everybody, and they've never asked me. And I was both happy, but also a little annoyed. Like, you know, what's wrong with me? Like, why don't they want me in Scientology?
That was a Seinfeld episode.
I have the same feeling when I'm in
That
Boston.
Seinfeld episode where George got offended.
Yeah.
It's the same thing when I'm in Boston. I'll be like in South Station, and I'll see, you know, someone going around asking everybody for money, and I'm like, you know, and then they'll skip me, and I'm like, well, what's wrong? Well, you know, are you too good for me? Like, what's happening?
That's a good problem to have, Neil.
Yeah, I have. It's I don't know, but do I look scary? I mean, I don't think I look particularly.
A little bit. No, just kidding.
You don't look scary.
But I sometimes they'll get me though, because they'll be like, "Oh, buddy, that's a really nice hat," and that's how you get me. I'm like, "Oh, thank you," and then they'll ask for money, and it's like, I guess I have to give them money at this point since I've engaged with them. But what I do, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but a lot of times I'll go up to Boston. I'll go to Haymarket, which it's basically like a produce and stuff that's not necessarily perfect. I buy a bunch of apples that are 8 for $1 or whatever, and I give those out to the homeless. But the only problem is sometimes you get very mad that you're not giving them money, and I don't want to be like attacked.
Mm-hmm. I think I was gate kept out of the Church of Scientology. I visited the Scientology Center over in New York, and I went through the whole process where I took a personality test, and I divulged all sorts of personal stories and yada yada. They offered me a course as an introduction to Scientology, and it was called The Roller Coaster of Life. And there was an $80
roller coaster of life.
You're at a Chili Peppers.
Oh, really?
That's $80?
$80. And, I thanked them for my time, and I never followed up. I was curious. But yeah, I think they were gatekeeping me.
They nearly got our Tara.
Darn. They almost got me.
If they got her, it would have been like that scene in Let the Right One In remake, where the vampire chick is just like bouncing off of their like backs as she's like ripping them apart. It would be like that lightning quick.
Yep. If I was a Scientologist. If only.
No, I was imagining you as a vampire.
I think
Yeah.
we could do this some month though. Is a alien horror. Because that's a pretty big, broad
Sci-fi
topic,
one?
stuff like the Blob, Predator. There's a lot of things like you
Can we
do,
talk
Alien.
about Star Trek?
Sure, yeah. I
Sure.
Troy's a big Star Trek guy too, so that's actually how I watched the original series. When I was a kid, I was like, I don't want to watch this stupid ass Star Trek, and Troy was like, no, it's great. So I watched when they were on Sci-Fi Channel, they showed them all in order. This was before you could, now you can stream everything, but. And so I was like, all right. So I watched all of Star Trek with Troy, and I was like, oh yeah, these are really good. And so I became a big Star Trek fan.
I'll dress up as a Vulcan for the episode.
Live long and prosper.
You've got the bangs.
Yeah, that's true. You just need little pointy ears.
And then I'll just do little pointy ears.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I have really small ears. I have like midget ears, but I'll do pointy ears, and then I'll do a ponytail. And then I'll do a little dress and little go-go boots, and it'll be so cute. Oh, and then I'll white out my eyebrows.
Oh yeah, you gotta raise them.
Yeah.
Look, yeah.
When I was a little kid,
Spot cat we have right here.
Yeah, when I was a little kid, my mom used to take my face, and she would go, Vulcan, Klingon, Vulcan, Klingon. And I think that's like what started my love of all that stuff.
Honestly, Star Trek made me a more thoughtful person, no joke. Yeah, no, I agree. It's
Me
a very
too.
thoughtful show.
I love Star Trek. I like Star Trek more than Star Wars. Not that Star Wars is bad, but I just...
No, I agree.
like
I like the original Star Wars movies. Really,
I
the
love
first
them
two
both.
the most, but I probably prefer Star Trek, but I like a lot of Star Wars.
It would be my dream.
I'm more Star Wars. I like both. though.
That explored planets,
Michael likes the lightsabers. Vroom, vroom.
Cool.
He does that late at night under the covers.
There's a lot of Star Wars in Arbor Day, to be honest. No lightsabers. Let's see. Star Wars is shit. Damn, Tyler's anti-Star
Wars.
You gotta at least I can never call the first movie, whatever they call it, New Hope or whatever. It's Star Wars to me. But you gotta at least like Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, Star Wars is good.
Whatever they call it, Star Wars.
Yeah, they call it New Hope or something.
Or something.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
That's a good movie.
That's gonna be on our Discord show.
I saw the two Ewok movies before I saw Return of the Jedi, so I was really surprised when they showed up in Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
I saw them in 1992 when I was a little kid.
That's
So I was like, "Oh my god, the Ewoks are in Star Wars! I can't believe it."
I was 16 in 92.
Yeah.
I did see. I guess I saw Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi when they first came out. Star Wars I saw in the drive-in, but it was after it was out for years.
That's cool.
Okay, cool. I hate that it's so hard to find the original versions that were in the movie theaters.
Yeah,
like
I
on
remember.
streaming or stuff.
You used to have them on VHS, and then I remember. I think we got rid of them when all the new stuff came out. But I wish I didn't because it's hard to get the without Jabba the Hutt stuck in there in CG.
Yeah.
And Greedo shooting first.
Well,
they are
folks,
so cute. Yeah,
it's been fun.
Ewoks
I
are
gotta go
cute.
take my dogs out.
All right. Well, we should probably wrap this up.
All right.
I had a great time. It's been really fun, and we're gonna start opening the videos after the guest each week. So, hope to see you guys back. Our pals, our buddies, our amigos, our paisans.
And the zombie episode for my birthday. Please come, everyone.
Yes,
Please be
do
a
it
zombie
up.
I will.
for my birthday.
I will.
Happy early birthday, Tara.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Very kind.
All right. Till next time, this is Nasty Neal.
This is Tara Hutchison.
We got the Werewolf of Sizzle. We got the Paisan Petrelli. Ludite
Mike
Cabrini.
Petrelli.
We had
Hi.
Tara Troy on the show. We had the people from Frankie, Maniac Woman, which is amazing. Go and see it. It's limited places tomorrow. I think really only in LA at the moment, but go see it if you can. If not, tell your local theater that you want to see it.
Yes.
Knock on the door and say, "Hey, show this movie, bitches." You
Say,
have to be
hey,
a little-
son of a bitches, play it or else.
Exactly.
And then spit on them.
Not gonna work.
I'm gonna go
Like their
see
nose.
I'm gonna go see the new Mummy this Saturday. I've heard really good things. Some people don't like it, but I don't know. It looks very weird.
Lee
to me, but-
Cronin's The Mummy.
Yeah,
but
Lee Cronin's. My mom really liked it. It's weird that my mom went to see it before I did, I think. But
It looks like a possession movie. Which,
yeah,
you
it
know,
looks very strange, but I'm interested. All right. Hit the like button, subscribe, become a member, share it out, do it up. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Ah!
Yeah.